Iron sharpens iron.
Right. Hello.
I remember I met this one bitch.
Right in there,
Secret
nigga.
society.
Me, I'm the nasty motherfucker.
Shit.
I thought I done did everything in the world.
Yeah.
I meet this one bitch. I comes up in the spot
Okay.
or whatever. The bitch got the candles lit or whatever. So she telling me whatever. She wanna get her freak on or whatever. So I'm like, what's up? What you want? I'm saying I'm ready to wear it out or whatever. The bitch told me she wanted me to shit on her. Straight shot. Like, what you mean? I might shit on you after I hit it. I won't call you no more. Shit on you like that. Talking about though, she want me to cock over her and shit on her stomach.
That's crazy.
I said, what the fuck?
I never had that.
What the fuck I'm
How
supposed
did
to
you
do
not
after
say
I
piss
shit
on
on?
her?
I'm supposed to
Yeah,
hit that
that's
after
the
that?
first one.
This is wilding out. So, boy, after I shit on the bitch, right?
That freaky.
You know I shit. After I shit
Like
on
you said,
the
I
bitch,
might shit on you.
Yeah.
Straight
Oh, stop, bro.
Come on. Yeah. Come on.
Nasty,
Yeah.
girl.
Come on. Yeah. 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 Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Come on. Yeah.
I go on and on and on and don't take them to the crib unless they boning. Easy, call them on the phone and platinum Chanel cologne and I stay dressed to impress, spark these bitches' interest. Sex is all I expect as they watch TV in the Lex. They know, 4:15, left the club tipsy. Say no more, except how I'm getting home tomorrow. Caesar drop you off when he see his P.O. Back in my mind, I hope she swallow. Man, she spilled the drink from my cream wallows. Reach the gate, hungry just ate. Griffin, she got to be to work by 8.
Come on.
This must mean she ain't trying to wait. Conversate, sex on the first date. I state, you know what you do to me. She starts off, but I don't usually. Then I whipped it out, rubber no doubt. Step out, show me what you all about. Fingers in your mouth, open up your blouse, pull your G-string down south. Do that back out in the parking lot. Ride Cherokee and a green drop top. And I don't stop until I squirt. Jeans, skirt, butt naked, it all works.
You nasty boy, you nasty.
Yes. We are live.
Welcome to the He Say, She Say podcast. I'm Trey.
Who's that, Trey?
Y'all already know, man. It's the boy Rock calling that man from the road. Let's go.
And I'm Jay.
Never change. This is Jay every day.
Ev Jones, you know, I'm back. Good job. And
I'm Dom.
Dom, don't do that.
Don't do that, Dom.
Dom,
do that.
we need to hear.
I'm Dom.
We got the big dog in the building.
Big Dom,
again,
not the
man.
little one.
Yeah, I'm Dom Fowler.
Give us the.
Talk to me nice.
Hello.
I'm Dom Fowler. You know, I'm a mother. I'm an
you
educator.
go.
I'm the owner and creator of August Jones Essentials.
Hey.
I am the podcast host of For the Record podcast.
Hey,
Man,
for the
her.
record, that's Dom. We
All the
appreciate
time.
you coming, Dom.
Thank you. I
Yes,
appreciate
yes.
you guys having me.
Good job, Dom.
Yes. Good job.
And today, providing the drinks is True Mobile Bartending. All right, True, lovely drinks. Huh?
True Thirst.
True Thirst. Yeah,
Mobile
True Thirst.
bartender.
Mobile bartender.
Sponsor.
Mobile, man.
Right now, I'm drinking that all right.
Drinking that shish.
Oh, man.
All right, out in the market.
Yes. What's up, guys?
All right, so first, right, this is what I want to do first. All right, Dom, starting with you.
I know why we had to start with me,
Shit.
but it's all right.
That was fast.
Yeah, right. I want you to, based off everybody here, I want you to name from first to last who you think is the most toxic.
Oh, shit.
Wow. That's not really fair because I don't know.
Yeah, but you could take a wild guess.
That's crazy.
All right, you want me to do it like starting from the most toxic? No, starting from the least toxic.
Okay.
Going to the most toxic.
Yo, we should not talk before the pod.
I know I shouldn't have said
I
nothing.
shouldn't have said shit.
If I ain't say nothing,
She wasn't fucking.
she wouldn't know.
this is not really fair because I don't know y'all well enough. But I'm gonna say Jay is the least toxic.
Oh my.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Jay is the least toxic. He just seems very pure. I'm gonna say, dang, y'all, it's hard between y'all two. It's hard. But I'm gonna say Ev is the second least.
Hello.
And
What
Pop.
the fuck?
Yes.
How the fuck?
Well, you forgot about Rock. We still got Rock.
Oh,
Oh, I'm sorry, Rock. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. Let's do Jay, Rock, Ev, Pop. There we
Damn,
go.
Pa, you toxic as hell, cuz.
Nah, you really believe that in your
I'll
heart?
take it. I'll take it.
That's
Yeah.
fucking bullshit. That's bullshit.
Yeah. You get the toxic vibes.
That's crazy.
the-
Yo.
The neck tap.
It's the next tag.
Yo. Yo. I don't even, you know what I mean? Okay.
Yo, she hit it right on the nose.
Yeah, that was good.
That's bullshit. This nigga is the worst. You know that?
Nah, he pretty toxic. bro.
He's just saying anything.
This nigga is the worst,
That's
bro.
what a toxic person would say.
I can see you being
Deflection.
Right.
You got the yo, listen. I ain't. Never mind. I'll take it.
Nah, I'll take that one.
I'll take it off the camera though. We talk off camera.
Yeah. Sorry.
Now I gotta tell on
on
everybody.
Yeah.
Say
Yup.
that.
Nah, I got to
That's
tell
all
him.
the tea.
No.
So, since we, talking about toxic, which is his topic. His topic was Shannon Sharp.
Ah, Big Sharp.
He's in hot
Oh,
water.
man.
And he's here to defend him.
Big Sharp. Big Sharp.
Why you gotta say it like that?
Because you are.
I'm here. I'm on his side too.
There's different perspectives.
That's why you're the top two.
That's the
That's
way
why
we
you're
should
the
word
top
it.
two.
He already be lining shit up. This is the thing. He'll line some shit up. He'll line some shit up. Don't.
I like different perspectives though.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's cool with different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So who's gonna start?
We're gonna let him start. See, he want to
Well,
jump
no,
out the
this is
fucking
your
window.
topic. So explain what's happening with him.
So I don't know every exact thing. I know what I heard that everybody else heard, like on the Shade Room and stuff like that. But for me, from what I heard on the Shade Room with the information that we got, is that I'm listening to the conversation between him and the young lady, and my perspective is that maybe that may have been something inside their relationship. Not necessarily like a.
You think it was a kink?
I think it was a kink. Just the way the context was and stuff like that. I don't believe, I will hope not anyway, you know what I mean, that somebody that's really out here freely talking like, no, I mean, I'm going to choke when I see you. That, feel me? Like, I think that was something in their relationship. I think that they had a consensual relationship prior to, and that, maybe that was her thing. She liked to get choked or something like that. Maybe choking was involved in her sexual life, you know what I mean? Like, and, she decided, all right, he always talking like this. One day I'm gonna just record this shit and not be with it. You know what I mean? And that's the scenario. We don't know the truth. I'm saying that the conversation, it don't sound like it's like
malicious.
Malicious. It sounds like, no, I mean, that's their shit in between in the relationship. You know what I mean? Now when he says,
like they role play.
Right.
type shit. You know what I mean? Like, so I feel like if a nigga was like, you know what I mean, dead serious or something like that, it would have been a little different. Would have been harder and like more aggressive. It would have been like, bitch, when I see you, know what I mean, type shit, rather than
Shannon should have just banged on her when she started talking like that.
yeah.
I ain't talking.
Right.
What? Fuck my money up.
You lying to me.
Yo, his money's fucked up.
I know, but I'm
Yeah,
the
already.
She bugging.
Yeah. She on some bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I don't know.
She's on
I'm
some
just,
bullshit?
huh?
She on some bullshit?
The girl.
Yeah, I think so.
I think she
think
on
so,
some
a little
bullshit.
bit.
I think she on some bullshit.
Because
of
allegedly, it's prior to that whole shit when he went live and got caught having sex with the other girl. Apparently, they were in a relationship during that time. So they were in a relationship. Well, she thought they were in a relationship, but Shannon,
He moving around.
Yeah, he moving around. So she stays. How long was that? That was like a year ago, right?
Turn it off, Pop.
That was like a year ago, right? So she was in a relationship with him after that for a while, but she found out that she was like, second or third John. He got other shit going on.
Yeah.
So she wasn't happy with that. I guess it kind of broke it off. But then he ended up moving to Vegas or somewhere in Nevada, and she moved over there with him. So if somebody raping you or doing something like that to you, you ain't gonna follow him around. If they was in LA first, he met her in LA at the gym. He moved to Vegas. She moved with him. But he apparently was raping her. So how was that?
Maybe he forced her.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Is that your perspective?
Oh my gosh.
He forced her?
I'm just saying it's a possibility.
She
I'm
ain't
just saying
called
it's a
the
possibility.
why she never called the police?
I mean, we hear a lot of stories where women don't call the police.
Yeah.
And they ain't got to be rich.
She following all the way to fucking.
I just
she
think
got
she
on the
trying-
plane and
They
everything.
could be the nigga in Crustberry. And
I'm gonna
girl
teach
call
my
the police.
perspective. I'm gonna be honest. I think she's trying to run a play where
yeah, it's a money
she
play.
not getting nothing out the nothing out of him now because he ain't fucking with her. So she like, well, I didn't get nothing out of this. So like, maybe I should just do this whole thing with this rape or this.
And honestly, she's 19 years old, so she would do something like that, right? Like you don't expect much from a 19-year-old, so that's why you shouldn't be fucking 19-year-olds as a grown ass man with mad stuff to lose when she has nothing to lose.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
So it's like I agree with you. I think it was a kink. It felt like a kink to me for sure. But his accountability piece is like, you fucking up. Like, why are you doing stuff like this? Like, this is so stupid. Like, it's like the dumbest thing you could possibly do. And Jay, I see what you're saying. Like, I feel like the domestic violence thing is such a touchy subject because it's like, we're always like, girl, this is dumb. Like, why would you go here? Why would you do this? Why are you moving like this? But it's like, you know, they're trapped in this, like, whatever. It's hard. Yeah, exactly. And we can't speak against that because it's not our circumstance, you know, and we just looking at it like you're dumb, like, you know, but it's just like, honestly, at the end of the day, he's dumb as hell for any of this happening right now.
That's it. That's what I believe. He's fucking dumb.
Yeah.
But I don't think this is a situation.
I don't think he's really trying to choke her. I think this is how the nature of their relationship. That's what it's sexy for them to say, I'm going to choke you. And her be like, oh, I don't want to be choked. Like, this is a thing.
She a white girl.
It turns her on.
This is a
But
thing.
that's not kind of how the conversation went, though.
All right, talk about it more.
Yeah,
You're going off the conversation too much is what I'm saying, though. Feel me? Like
that conversation.
that
Was
conversation
dry,
is an
Jay.
isolated situation.
Right.
But I'm saying their relationship.
Okay, all right.
No, I mean like
I understand that.
Maybe
Now, when that conversation is played in court, what you think they're gonna go off?
That's
that conversation or not?
that's different for
But
sure.
I mean, that's what we talking about. Is what's about to happen to him.
But so
That's his fate right now. Is what's gonna happen in court.
I think
Or
you
gonna
can
settle
think about
for
it in that
$50
aspect
million.
for sure. I agree with that. It's about what you can prove in court, blah blah blah. That's their conversation. I'm saying that I don't believe that was the relationship. That's what I'm saying. That's what I've always been saying. I ain't been saying that when he got out there in the public, is not gonna fuck him over. You know what I mean? But
So you think that a girl saying he wanted to come over. She said she don't want to go out, and he said something like whatever or something like that, and you just doing something, whatever he said.
And then she randomly said, "Oh well, I don't want to get choked."
Well, no, I'm talking about the conversation before that. The conversation before that, where she said, "You're trying to manipulate me." That's what she said. You're trying to manipulate me. He said, "You use that fucking word one more time, I'm gonna fucking choke you." That don't sound like no sexy shit.
Nah, but
real fast,
I ain't even gonna. I can't.
what's the charges? What are the charges? Allegations?
Rape.
Rape are the allegations? Rape
No,
is
it's a civil suit. She's suing him for abuse, rape. Yes, rape. Also.
Yes.
Honestly, real quick, I disagree because it sounded like sexy shit. Only because, right? Like, obviously, we think sexy shit, role playing just looks different, right? Or we're thinking about that in the broader way, but there's a spectrum. Think about how we think toxicity is sexy. Like, I'm sure plenty of bitches love Pop because he's toxic. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that type of vibe. Like, that shit is sexy to like.
Some girls like that.
That's a sexy thing, especially for a 19-year-old. Like, we all was young and like having a toxic relationship where we was talking crazy to each other and it made you want to fuck him more. Like,
Oh, he looked like
everyone's dealt with that.
You know
it's
what?
very true. It's
As
very
a
true.
19-year-old,
Yeah, but I feel like this is what she's saying. This is what she accusing him of. So she never said we was into this. He's the
why
only
would
one.
she say that when she?
He's saying it's
her
100% consensual, everything though.
No, he's saying that, but she's not saying that. So how are we automatically believing him? Oh, that's how we just talk to each other. She's not going with it, and she's trying to get what she's trying to get.
No,
You
it's
know
not
the other part though, Jay?
automatic.
Automatically, it's always the woman's always right to you, and all the time, automatically, and not that they
Woman's
wrong.
always right to me.
Yes, but
Yo, I'm
automatically, all the
pretty
time,
fair.
it is fair as hell. It's very fair. Put your hand up if you think that's true. Come on. Rock, put your hand up.
Y'all
Automatically.
y'all just always on some nigga shit.
And you
And
are
y'all always think a woman trying to use
Yes.
or trying to get over. That's just all y'all think.
no,
lot
but,
of
you,
them
but
are,
I,
though.
I think you're too trusting of them though.
Yes.
They be doing mad bullshit.
do mad
They
shit,
do
bro.
hella bullshit, and not that there's women that doesn't. I'm saying that they do hella bullshit, and you automatically they be lying. I believe this girl is lying. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I really believe.
I believe she lying.
Like, really,
I
really.
don't
really.
even
Why
fuck,
you think
I
niggas
don't
don't
fuck with
lie?
Shannon. I don't fuck with
niggas
Shannon,
lie
but
all
I
the
believe
time.
she lying. You
But
know,
not
I'm like,
about this.
I think they both could be like, as a woman, right? I feel like she has so many motives to be lying right now. So it's not an automatic thing. It's once we heard the call, it sounded to us like, all right, this is some kinky shit. This is some, they having a little toxic little thing, and that's what it is. And now she's mad. Like, that's what it sounded like after hearing all of the facts, like seeing what was going on. Like, that's what it sounds like to us.
Well, it's only him saying that it was kinky and that's what it was.
No, but of course she's
it's
not
only,
going to say
but
that. Why
Roger,
would
it's a
she
personal
say that?
Why would she
conversation
saying that?
between two
Because she's
people.
trying to get the bag.
It's
She
a
not
personal
gonna say that.
conversation between two people. One person gonna say this one, and another person gonna say that, and that's it. So it don't matter if it's only him. Of course he's gonna be saying that. Of course she's gonna be saying what she's saying. You know what I mean? It's two people. That conversation came out to the public. That was between them two. You know what I'm saying?
So look, just in 3 hours ago, Shannon Sharp accused of strangling a female Fox employee
Oh fuck.
and look, quietly settled past incident. So he already settled for choking somebody, an employee at Fox. He's not at Fox no more.
If
Remember?
he settled, how they talking about it?
It came out. Somebody's getting information.
I
and it come
settled
out.
and I paid you. That
Right.
shit, you can't even talk about that type of shit anyway. But I don't even think
How
that's
true is that?
I just think that he about to sign a $100 million contract, and motherfuckers once he ain't even. They should have just waited till he
Motherfuckers don't wanna go
signed it and then got up on him.
Every time
I
somebody
don't
about to
even
get
think
something good
she
for
was thinking
themselves,
about that. She is a 19-year-old. She ain't got no money. She just mad that her man was effing Nichelle on the Instagram and doing all this stuff, and she's spiteful and she's mad and she just doing it out of that.
She was a 19-year-old 2 years ago.
She's still a baby.
He met her at 19. Now
She's 21.
years old. Okay, so they've been messing around for 2 years, and then now all of a sudden, y'all think that she's just trying to get him now?
Yeah.
Yes, man, what the fuck?
That's when it gets sour.
Oh
2
my-
years
why?
in. Like, what do you mean at the
Maybe,
beginning?
maybe this is when she just got her confidence and is
Oh
finally standing up for
God.
herself.
This is what I'm talking about. This is why.
Nah, ain't no.
Jay, are you serious?
Yes,
I'm
he's
dead
fucking dead ass.
serious.
Yeah,
serious.
he's dead serious.
Like I don't
fucking dead
I don't
serious.
understand why y'all.
Dead
First
serious.
of all, I don't even want to talk about how I feel about him.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
no,
you don't like
because
it.
that's the
I
reason
don't-
why you don't
That's
want
the
to
reason
believe him.
why you.
No, it could be anybody. It doesn't matter. It could be completely anybody.
But subconsciously,
if I hear all the facts, dog, when you're listening to the tapes that's played, it don't look like no sexual stuff at all. If she's saying it's not, then it's not. Like,
what?
What? What
The
about what
fuck?
he's saying?
So look. He said.
So I mean, any girl could say anything about me.
So look,
Right.
So he says a sex tape that they about to put out. He said you can't look at just the 30 seconds. You gotta look at the 10 minutes. So he's telling them to put out the 10 minutes of the sex tape. They ain't put the sex tape out yet. But she's saying no. He's saying no. She was saying no.
Cause some nasty shit was going on in that little.
type shit.
That
He
little
was
10
saying
seconds.
no. He
Let you see
said
the
that
whole-
she was
the
saying
whole shit.
no. Put a condom on. That's why she was saying no. But if she's saying no to put a condom on and you still go and force yourself to have sex with her, that's still rape.
Bro, you-
That is, but
Bro, you
Oh,
think
yeah,
you
that
think
is
they've
still
been
rape.
using condoms for 2 years?
It doesn't matter. She said in that moment.
She said in that
It don't
moment.
matter.
like whatever.
Like, it don't matter.
It's very true.
If I ain't
It's
been
very
using
true.
no condom for
No, you gotta
It's-
just
it's
do
true,
what the
though.
woman
It's
say.
true.
18 months,
Oh well, guess.
But
Well,
and
this-
now you talking about
but guess what?
throwing
You just gotta
more.
walk out. You
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
just
you gotta
force
just
it
not-
in
you got-
raw.
But
Yeah,
guess
for
what?
sure.
But guess what, nigga? You just
No,
got.
I'm not saying I'm not gonna do
no,
that.
no, no,
But
no,
guess
no.
what? You just got
God
caught
damn.
cheating. You just got caught cheating on live. So yes,
all right,
now use a
all right, my
condom.
bad. He did get caught cheating, so she probably just.
But
Yeah, now
no,
use a
I
condom.
think it's
Throw him on
this
because
where
I-
she
you was on
decided to start
live
trying to
doing
line
OD.
him though. She's like, nah, I mean, oh, now you taking it. No, I mean, this is where she decided to start lining him. He probably been trashing, know what I mean, without one. So now, I mean, he thinking it's okay that whatever.
Right, after
Similar.
that shit was a couple
But this
years
where
ago.
she's
A
like,
year
well,
ago.
now I'm gonna say no now because I know he gonna try to keep doing it without one. No, I mean, line him. Feel me? Like, cause you gotta listen to no. You gotta listen to no. All right, remember that.
No means no.
No means no. Just get the
Well,
fuck
listen.
up. Feel me? Like,
If she is lying, if she is trying to do what she gotta do, she playing the game way better than him.
Yeah,
And-
because
and guarantee. So first of all, he was already playing the game because he was cheating.
Yeah, because he an old school player.
He was already
Yeah,
playing
he
the game
old school
since
player.
He old
he was
school player.
they
cheating.
don't know these news.
So,
He's young
so
ones.
you was playing the game, and now you can't hate the players. You gotta hate the game, because niggas lie all the time to get pussy, and now she lying to get some money. Don't be mad at her.
Nah, don't ruin a nigga life though.
Nah,
you was
you
fucking
can't-
with this
Don't
nigga.
ruin a
You trying to
life.
ruin
I
a nigga
ain't
life.
ruining a life by getting no pussy.
Oh, don't ruin a
I
nigga
ain't-
life.
if I hit you one time, I ain't ruin your life.
Listen, y'all, they could have settled. He had a chance to settle. He could have had a chance to give her $50 million, but he chose to offer 10.
Bro, why would I get her $50 million?
Give her
But he
50 million, she
fuck, he
lying,
already
bro.
sound
Of
guilty.
course I'm
because
not
he already
just
tried to
doing
offer
that.
10 already.
Give her 50.
He already tried to, and he said this. His lawyer said this that they tried to offer 10, and then now they came out in public. So now you done. You could have settled this under the law. She ain't had to ruin his life.
Oh, he could have settled it like the last one he settled with, and she just told you.
The last one he settled.
And he just then now that came out.
He just a filthy, nasty nigga.
Oh my
Nah,
gosh.
shouldn't be
Damn.
back in
Nah, I ain't putting
All
that
right,
on. I
wait,
ain't putting
real
that
quick. 2 things. How do y'all feel about her being white? Does that matter at all?
No, it
No,
don't
it don't matter.
Okay, all right. Well, all
Now
right.
it does.
The thing is,
It don't matter. It matters to
That fit,
women.
that 50 million
matter.
mark. All that shit.
It don't matter. Why does it matter?
It don't matter to me.
Because it's louder.
If you-
I believe that it wouldn't make this much
It
noise
shouldn't
if it
matter.
had
It
been a
shouldn't
different
matter
color.
who-
Be honest with you, it's making all this noise because it's a young white John. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like I believe that does matter, and I think that's fucked up. Also,
It's fucked up. It
But-
shouldn't matter.
Yeah, it shouldn't matter. But
do
I
y'all
think
feel safe being with a white woman in that way?
I don't like white women.
safe.
I do.
Safe. I don't want to say safe.
I feel
Like,
like.
will you go in the elevator with a white woman by herself?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't
Yeah,
say shit
ain't-
to her.
There's cameras in there.
I don't say shit to her
Okay.
Yeah.
unless
Because
she
Shannon
look.
said he
Unless she
don't do
looking.
that.
He's a liar.
Obviously.
He's a liar.
Yeah.
He's a liar.
Yeah, he just said that.
He said what?
He said he don't go. He just said it. He interviewed Schultz and Andrew Schultz, and he said he doesn't go in the elevator with a white woman or any woman. Actually, I lied. With any woman, he said he won't go in the elevator alone with any woman.
Yeah, what the fuck? I'm going.
Hell, I'm getting. No, I'm not waiting for the
I
next
ain't doing
one.
shit to your ass.
Like, he's a
Yo, he
liar.
did say that.
Yeah, he
said
said that shit
that.
for
Oh
no
yeah, that's
reason.
cat.
Yeah.
That's cat.
He's a liar.
That's cat.
All right, he
That's the
can't
only
be
thing he
out here
lying about.
Yeah.
He can't be out here lying.
Yeah.
No,
That's
I'm,
cat.
nah, I probably won't say much to her, but I don't
I
know.
also don't understand why he settled for $10 million if it's out anyway. So what's the point of settling?
No. Before it came out, they
He
tried
tried
to. settle.
to.
They
Got
tried to
it.
settle before
Okay,
it
okay,
came out.
okay. Understood.
He said no. Remember, his $100 million deal was about to come up, so they put the pressure on him.
Yeah.
Hey, $50 million.
You trying
Or-
to take half of what I'm
Or
getting?
let's go. Or,
That's
or
Got
crazy.
me.
She
fucked
shitless.
up.
he could have kept it quiet, but he ain't give her what she wanted.
Nah, we ain't
No,
doing
it's
that.
his fault though, cause he's moving around crazy. Like,
He gotta know when you fucking with these YNs, man. You gotta know they be on funny time. She 21,
she don't have
19,
nothing
20,
to lose. Nothing.
whatever, however old she is.
And it's-
That's how they play.
You
Recording
bag different
messages,
like that. You need to be having
recording
NDAs and shit.
Right.
NDAs
Exactly.
All
like
that
a
goofy
motherfucker.
shit, recording phone call, baiting him in. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I don't want to get
No
choked.
phones when you fucking with
Come
me.
on, I'd have
Like-
banged on her and said, "Nah, I'll wait till I see you in
See,
person."
this why I don't like y'all sitting here arguing for him, because would y'all get caught up in this type of shit?
Nah, I ain't on the phone with that shit like that.
Y'all would never get caught up with
No, I
something like this. So how you sitting there arguing for him?
Man, anything possible.
Yeah, I wouldn't
though.
say never. I wouldn't say never. I'm gonna keep it buck with you. I wouldn't say never, but I would try my hardest.
I
not
think
to.
it's two different things, two
mean-
separate things. I think you can say that the girl is like frauding, right? And you can say that Shannon is dumb at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we're like caping for him. I think we're just saying like, yeah, she's definitely lying, but
Yes,
you're
yes,
definitely
yes.
dumb as hell for putting yourself in this
Yes,
predicament.
yes,
You know
yes.
what I mean?
My sentiments
Yeah, he
exactly.
dumb as hell.
Yes.
My dad always told me when I was growing up, and the teacher called home, and I got in trouble and I got a beating, and I said I didn't even do nothing. He said, well, don't give her a reason to call.
Okay.
There
And
you
that's
go.
the
Period.
bottom line. If she
Yeah.
don't give her a reason to call. 'Cause
Yeah.
There's a bunch of people that go through school and never get the phone call home.
Yeah, that's a good one. I'm using
And
that
I
for
stopped
my son.
giving reason. Yeah, you
I
got
mean,
Don't give her no reason.
So I don't give a fuck what happened.
My son be in trouble. I be like,
Yeah.
So look,
Oh, God.
Dom, to end this.
Yeah.
Now we got another poll.
Okay.
Oh shit.
If everybody here was 50 million, 100 million up, who you think getting caught up first? Well, from least to
Oh damn! I had the first. I
get
got the
caught up?
first.
This motherfucker
All right,
keep
I'm
going.
gonna start at the person who would get caught up first. Ev.
There we go.
yeah. Money burned my fingers, man. This sucks.
Definitely Ev first and foremost. I'm gonna say Ev, Pop, Jay, then Rock.
I'm not. I'm probably the smarter
Jay, then
one.
Rock. Because I feel like Rock is
Yeah,
like a
I'm-
smooth operator. You know what I mean?
Hell no, Rob.
No, Rock is
Hell
second. Rock
no.
really
Nah,
second, to be
you
honest with you. but,
crazy.
I mean, we ain't gonna talk
Rock
about
is a nice, wholesome man.
Oh, okay. Rock, you
Yeah.
wholesome and
Good
nice.
job.
Hey,
Good
man.
job, Rock.
Good job, Rock.
You're doing good.
Shit. What am I? I'm fucking chopped liver. God damn. I'm in the bottom three, in the top three for the worst shit. Damn.
Rod, do you have anything to say on Shannon Sharp?
Oh gosh.
Rock.
Nah, I think y'all pretty much hit it on the head.
Rock. He like, I ain't saying nothing. My name Bennett.
I ain't.
Yeah,
All right. So,
I'm still here, but nah, I'm good.
you said what, Rock?
Rocking the
Nah, I
mountains.
said I'm good. I don't got nothing to say.
All right.
You can be me when you look this clean. I'm a classic man.
All right, we ready.
What the fuck?
Rock, you ready?
Rock sleep.
Yes, sir.
All right. Next topic. This topic was submitted late, so you guys may not have it.
Yo, stop! Don't do that. I don't
Yo,
want to talk
he
about
throwing
that.
oops the whole night.
Playing, bro. Don't do that. I was joking.
What they hear?
I saw you being smart. You was like, Dom, thanks for being you was being so shady. Thanks for
Yeah,
sending it.
I was playing around.
That's it, man. I put my-
All right, go ahead, man.
So Kanye West family issues.
Yo.
I was joking. When I did that to him too.
Explain what happened.
This is
Yo,
actually
yo,
a deep.
bro.
Nah, they just said Kanye was dropping neck off on his cousin or some shit. I don't think it's true though, but I was just like, that's fucked up for them to be
Bro.
Nah,
saying
he
that,
did
bro.
ass.
He didn't say
You
that.
believe him
He
too? don't
said
you?
it.
That wasn't him.
Who the hell?
It was AI.
AI?
What are you talking about?
That was
He
not
said he
him.
said that shit on the song.
He said it on song too.
Oh,
I didn't know that. He said it on the, what song is this?
Don said he
No,
gonna make
he
a
ain't
song
say
about
no.
it.
You
wanna play
Yes,
it?
he did.
You wanna play it?
I don't want to hear that shit.
He ain't say
Bro, they played the clip
Oh,
on Shade
man.
Room, bro.
on the song for real.
For sure.
I ain't. Oh my bad. I didn't know that.
No. It was a song. It was a real thing. He was tweeting about it. And he tweeted the lyrics. And
And he put the
yeah,
little snippet
everybody.
up.
Yeah, his mouth was like that.
Oh, never mind. Oh, stop.
Not towards you. I'm not saying no. I'm not saying towards you. Not,
Oh my God, this guy's
I'm just
crazy.
saying.
You
I'm
hear
saying what he
me?
was doing.
He trying to violate me.
No. I'm joking.
Yeah.
I got something.
I take that back.
You gotta catch
I'm gonna
his
cut that
ass.
out.
I'm gonna get him.
I'm gonna cut that out. I went too far. Kanye West went too far.
This nigga
Crazy
put that shit on
fire.
wax. I said, this nigga crazy.
Yeah, that was. I ain't know that. I ain't know. I
Yo,
ain't
who
know
was
that
on his
song.
team? It's a bunch of yes men, bro. Ain't no way.
I ain't know you had the song.
So the full story is they were young. I think they were like 6 years old or whatever. So, but what a lot of people don't know is because I think a lot of people was like saying like they was trying to give like Kanye West like, oh, I'm so sorry it happened to you, but actually the cousin was younger than Kanye West. Kanye West found some magazines. Then he started performing what he saw in the magazines on his little cousin, and they was like 6 years old. And they did it all the way up till they was 14. Now the cousin is locked up from he killed a pregnant woman.
Whoa.
Actually.
Yeah.
So he's
Double
doing a whole lot of
homicide.
time.
That's insane.
I don't be thinking niggas be gay, bro. Like,
That's what I was.
Well, Kanye West says he's
like
not
when
gay.
I heard, I be like, nah, ain't no way.
He definitely gay. He did
Well, he
it
said
already
he's
at
not
14.
I mean, you do that, you gay.
You gay.
Well, he said he was a little kid just doing something he saw. He said he didn't know about it. When he learned, then
Nah.
All right, all right. Let
Nah.
me. It's funny. I saw them talk about this on the Breakfast Club, and I was like happy that Jess said this because I do feel like when you're younger, you do weird things. This is going to sound so crazy, but you do like play house with your cousins and stuff, and you might hump or something like that.
You want to tell us a story? Like
No,
a-
I don't. I don't.
Tell us a
I don't. But I've
Yo.
seen this before, and kids naturally are curious, and you're around the people that you're around, but. Dick sucking is insane. That's taking it.
over the top,
Like, how
bro.
do you even know how to suck a dick?
shot out.
Like,
Well, he was watching. They said they.
oh
they
yeah,
watched
okay,
magazines.
yeah, that's
no,
crazy.
but they weren't. They wasn't watching gay porn, bro. They were watching.
Right.
Yeah, but he was like, oh, I could do that.
Oh, he
No,
wanted to be.
no, that was a woman doing it.
He wanted to be a female.
No, so
That's what I'm saying. Kanye wanted to be the female.
Oh, it's a lot.
that's crazy.
That's a lot.
I ain't know all that though.
That's
to-
a lot.
I don't even. I don't really want to talk about it because what the fuck?
Nah, I mean it's a serious topic, man.
It is.
I mean, it is important though. That's the importance of watching where you keep your kids at. You know what I'm
Period.
saying?
You
gotta
Because
keep
a lot
your
of that
yes.
in-house
Period.
shit happen with family members. You know what I'm saying? It's not, or you know what I mean? All that touching and all that shit like that shit be happening when but it's different now because I feel like our generation, I feel like we're more on our kids. We're not a lot of people don't do the sleepover thing like back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Like so.
No.
But that shit be going on.
Yeah, I don't like them sleepovers. Shit. Nah, we ain't doing the sleepovers, bro.
What they thought it was like a Scholastics magazine, and they got a surprise.
I don't know what they
I'm
found.
gonna keep it real. No, I did hella sleepovers back in the day. We was never on no funny shit.
Yeah. Right. But I'm
Hella
just
sleep
saying
Over
that.
it like that.
That was
Yeah.
regular.
That's
That
where
was
the
like a regular
door-
day
that's
for me
where the
on
door
weekends. I was
opens
always
at.
at my cousin's crib sleeping over.
Yeah, cousins trusting shit.
Yeah,
Nah,
not
I'm
like
not gonna
friends,
lie. It
it's
was
like
weird.
family.
It was weird. It was too much.
That was too much, and then you put it on.
You talking about when you was?
Yeah, like sleepovers were too much. I'm not letting my son go to no sleepovers.
Nah, it's too
If
much.
somebody have a birthday party and they having like kids over to sleep, you not letting them go?
It depends on
All
if
his
he's with
friends?
an adult that I trust.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, if he's with, but even you know what I think about even more than that, like that's crazy for sure. But like kids be killing other kids and stuff like that. I've seen stories like that, and that's what I go crazy
Yeah,
about that, like
yeah.
suffocating them and stuff. Like
Bullying
no.
and shit with it. The whole.
I be
sleepover.
telling my son, I be like, yo,
Like,
you
nah.
go to these people crib, they on any of them little niggas on some funny shit, you better
Run the other way.
Hello, you better
Right.
stop playing with them.
Right.
Yeah,
We ain't doing that.
yeah.
No funny stuff over here.
Yeah, I don't think my son ever stepped over no friend house.
No,
think he
definitely
ever
not a
did.
friend. That's
Nah.
out. No.
My daughter ain't doing that shit at all. She locked up.
Yeah.
She's not going nowhere.
She ain't fucking going nowhere.
No, don't do that to her.
I don't even care.
You gotta let her be. You gotta let her do her. Don't let her.
Yeah, she gonna do her when she get grown.
Oh, okay.
But
There you
like,
go. That was a good answer.
yeah, I mean, yeah, she can do her when she get grown. But no, I mean, I ain't, no sleepovers for her. Nah.
I don't got no.
I mean,
daughters,
yeah,
so ain't
I
worried
never
about
went. I never slept over at anybody's house younger. Like my mom only let kids come to our house. We was not allowed to go to nobody's house. We went to a family member's house. You know what I'm saying? Well, my godmom.
that. Low key, I was super bougie too growing up. So if the crib wasn't like up to par, like my mom, like
What, put
my
together?
crib was, well, I'm not staying there.
I like that.
I'm not. What they got? What bugs? What?
Oh.
Something? Anything? I ain't even looked. If it wasn't like my crib, I couldn't stay there.
Nah, the dirty
I
house
couldn't
was-
stay there. I'd be like, nah. I
The
won't
dirty
go.
houses was
Right,
fun.
right,
Was
I'm
funner
good.
though.
Nah.
There's
I
a free
couldn't do
fall
that.
in the dirty houses.
No, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, they was
Dirty house
fun. The
is
dirty,
free for all.
the
It
dirty
was
house
fun.
was the most
A
fun.
lot of times the dirty houses like you don't have to come in a certain time.
Yep.
Yeah.
They get to stay up all night.
It was a free for all. You ain't had to clean up after yourself.
Right. Y'all usually get like some good breakfast.
Yeah.
Nah, hell no.
Dirty breakfast.
That's all.
I
Yeah,
never
some
liked
dirty
the
good
dirty
breakfast.
cribs. I was leaving. Mom, can you come pick me up?
Type shit.
Please.
Just like your son, actually.
Come get
Your
me.
son just like you. I mean,
Yes, he's just like me. I like that.
Right.
Come, Dad, he'd be like, Dad, come get me, please. I'll be there. I already know. I'm the same way.
A lot going on. A lot going on.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah. Nah.
But what I didn't eat over no dirty house though.
Yeah, my
And
son.
I got like a phobia. Like I don't eat over nobody's house that don't look right at all.
Yeah,
Like I don't even go to barbecues and
If
like
your
eat.
kitchen looking crazy, I don't want the food at all.
Oh no.
Yeah, I don't do that.
Oh, I'm like that to this day though.
I'm like that to this day.
I'm
to this
still
day.
the same way, yo.
I hate going there like if I meet a girl, then we go to her family house and she's like, "You want to eat?" No. They want to ask 1,000 times.
I'm
No,
good.
I
Sure?
want to eat.
Nigga hungry as hell. Been there all day.
No, thank you.
He been there all day,
Not
hungry as
her house,
fuck.
like her family house.
Yeah. No, thank you.
I ate before I got here.
Yeah, I'm good.
Right.
I'm full.
Shit touching.
Nah, I ain't.
Really touching.
Hungry
Shit
as shit.
really touching. You like,
Nigga said I'm about to go to get some gas, go get some fucking food and shit.
Yeah, you like, damn.
So anybody feel sorry for Kanye West and just what he
No.
did?
Feel sorry for him?
I mean,
He
Bro.
did it.
if he put it in the song and he did it, that's fucked
I
up.
feel sorry for the cousin.
I didn't know he put it in the song. That fucked me
You
up.
feel sorry for the victim.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel sorry for my man that's locked up. 'cause
This nigga got her gunning people and
He got
shit.
cooked
God,
up for no
to
That's
14
probably why he turned out how he turned out.
until 14 is crazy too. Like this nigga just really they had a relationship.
14. That's 9th grade.
Yeah, that's high school.
14.
Damn.
Yeah, that's crazy, yo. The more and more I think about it, the crazier it gets.
They went together on the low.
That's crazy. I like Kanye too, man. That's fucked up.
I couldn't wait to sleep over and shit.
Right. Can Jaquan sleep over?
Yo.
They in their head.
Well, this actually, the funny thing is, the reason why I did add this in is because it kind of.
And the crazy thing is, I'm joking with him because he like, yo, you ain't
I
give
seen
me,
it. I was like,
you ain't give me no topic. I'm like, man, I was like, fuck them topics. We gonna use everybody else's topics they got. He like send me. I was like, I'm gonna send him something. I was just fucking around, and then you put it on here.
So it goes into one of the topics that I actually put up was should kid toys be gender specific, and would you let your children play with any toy that they would like to play with?
I got a son. or whatever. And
Yeah, they should be gender specific.
I want y'all to start saying specific. All of y'all. Just say
I'm so
specific.
happy you said it because I was over here like,
Gender Pacific?
I
Who the
don't-
hell is Pacific? You talking about-
Guys,
I'm like,
it is
the fuck?
SB.
Pacific.
Then you gonna double down on it. Yeah, it's supposed to be
Oh,
Pacific.
thank you so much, Pablo.
I'm like,
I
shit.
was over here like, God, I don't want to correct them, but
We got a fucking teacher in the building. Y'all
Like-
fucking
Yeah, hell yeah.
shit.
She,
Well, I ain't gonna get it right, so I'll just stop saying the word.
it is a tricky.
said, I wanna
It's
go
a
to
tricky
Pacific
blend.
Ocean.
It's a tricky
That shit
blend.
fucked me
That
up too,
SP
bro.
specific.
Specific.
I
All right.
can teach
SP.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway.
Anyway, sorry.
Figure
I'm
it
so
out.
thank you.
No. For me, I feel like as for me in my household, I'm gonna raise my son to be like a man. You know what I mean? Like, so I feel like having those genders on there. If you're gonna have these toys and stuff like that, I feel like they should kind of be gender based or whatever. Only because you don't want to confuse these kids, man. I feel like you don't need to. They don't need to be worried about sex at that age or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, that's contradicting. That's contradicting. My bad.
Sex.
My bad. I'm just saying. I'm saying that
Sexuality.
sexuality. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, they need to worry about being kids and stuff like that. But they also
So that's
don't.
why we shouldn't.
But they also don't need to be confused. Also, where you just everybody doing the same shit. I feel like it's fucking kind of role based a little bit sometimes. Like I'm trying to think of something that's like will be like a gender specific thing.
Can you have a baby doll? Can your son play with
So,
baby
something
doll?
like that. Like I had a female friend that I was dealing with, and her son had 2 baby dolls, whatever.
No, what's wrong with that?
I feel like that's for more so a female. You know
Now,
what
all right. So why is it for a female?
I mean? Because they're the ones that bear the kids and stuff like that, and it's kind of like they're the ones that raise the kids and stuff like that.
You raise your kids, right?
Yeah, but
exactly. So you're telling me that a man,
I don't think my son need to have a fucking baby doll. He could have.
He gotta raise his kids one day, right?
Yes, he do. But he
Exactly.
could do that when it's time.
Yeah, when it's time. He ain't
You know
got
what I mean? Like, he don't gotta do that as a fucking little boy.
Well,
why
I
not?
guess-
Why can they learn now?
He
Why
can have
the
a
women
Tonka
learn
truck.
now?
Come like,
we don't.
If the female can learn now, why can't they learn now?
because it's like, I mean, they the ones that get the shit from the beginning anyway.
But I'm actually with you on this, Jay. I'm
I
actually
mean,
on
why
you.
not? Because this is what happens. We get older, we start having kids, and now when it's time to take care, you don't know what to do.
He gonna learn when it's time.
Then when they try to
Learn when
make
it's
an
time.
excuse.
Exactly.
It ain't no
They don't
fucking
know what to
excuse.
do.
My-
They ain't got to change no
Exactly.
Pampers. Like, knock it off.
And that's not the reality.
That's not the
today.
case. If a nigga want to take care of his kid, he gonna take care of his
Yeah,
kid. Like, what the
right.
fuck?
He is, but
They don't
not,
need to learn that shit at 4 years old.
That's
Right.
true.
I don't
But
think-
why
need
the
to learn that at
female? Why
that
the
age.
female dude got to? That's
They
what-
naturally want to. These little girls want a fucking baby
no,
doll.
but if the boy wants a baby doll,
No, son, you're not getting a fucking baby
Nah,
doll.
that's
Take this
some-
fucking
that's some
Tonka truck,
weird shit. I
nigga.
can't go with that.
Nah, I
No,
don't agree
no,
with
nigga,
them.
no.
I don't agree. I think
No,
that
that's not a boy toy.
I think you can steer your child to a different direction as much as you can, but if that baby is like, I want a baby doll, please get me a baby doll, and that's my child, and I love him to death, and that's what he wants, I'm gonna get it for him. Like, it's just that simple.
I'm
not
gonna be
gonna.
tight if I do.
I'm not getting him a baby doll, nigga.
I'm getting
sorry.
my
Tight
baby.
as
If that's
hell.
what his heart desires, that's what I'm getting him.
So can you have a kitchen
Get a
set?
baby doll when you get older.
Can you have a kitchen set? Yeah, you
can
know
have
how
a
to
kitchen
cook. Yeah, that's cool.
It's cool.
That's cool.
So you fine with him
Kitchen
just
set
sitting
cool.
there, put an apron on, and
Yeah.
Acting like you
There's
cooking
chefs out there. Yeah.
I
that's
got a
cool. That's
question.
cool.
Do you think that do you think that people are born gay or choose to be gay?
I think that certain people are born gay, and certain people, shit happens and they turn gay. They
Yeah,
I
they
think-
create
yeah.
that.
Okay, I agree. I agree with you. And I just taught little kids that I can clearly see
That they're gonna be.
they're gay,
yeah.
right? And if their parents were to try to stifle that all their lives, and they can never have what they want in their entire childhood because their parents are like, nah, I don't want you to be gay. I don't want you to be gay. That's a miserable childhood to have, and I just would not do that to my child. You know?
Yeah, no, I feel that. I feel that.
Like,
I'm not against someone being gay or nothing like that.
Yeah, me neither.
I'm just like, as I'm raising my kid, I'm gonna raise him to be a man, and I'm gonna raise my daughter to be a woman. You know what I
be
mean?
a gay
don't think
man.
you
Huh?
could be a gay. You could be a man and be gay at the same time.
There's some gay men more manlier than you.
For sure.
What? No fucking for sure that shit.
I know. I dragged it.
No for sure that shit. What does that mean? Let me fucking take my leg down. Bitch.
Yo, he said, yo, don't for sure that.
This motherfucker.
So sorry. Sorry, Bob. I dragged
What
it.
did- No. I'm saying that, you know what I mean, what I think a man is, I'm not raising my child to be otherwise. You know what I mean? Like, is what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like, so however that is perceived, I'm sorry, not sorry. You know what I mean? I'm not putting a judgment on anybody else's, orientation or anything like that. But I'm not raising my son that way. You know what I mean? And that's not against a gay person though. You know what I mean?
You think there's more you wanting your son to be like you than to be himself?
That's me wanting my son to be heterosexual. If you want to be honest, you know what I mean? Like I want my son to be heterosexual.
What if he ever decided, God forbid, that he wasn't? Would you accept him still?
I'm still love my son.
Yeah, for sure, I would.
But what I want and versus what he turns out to be is, of course, it's maybe two different things. Hopefully, it's not though. You know.
At what age would you allow him to express his sexuality if you were to decide?
Yeah, is he allowed to be gay before 18?
Yeah, literally, like that's what I'm getting at.
Allowed.
I never thought about these questions.
And you should. You should.
Because
I ain't worried about it.
I ain't worried about it. That's another thing. I'm not worried. I'm not worried. I'm really not worried about it.
You would know. Like how old? I don't know how old
He's
your
12.
My son 8.
Yeah, you would know. You would know. That's what I'm saying. Like as a second grade teacher, like you would know already. You know?
I say some crazy shit. My son be like, "Hey, yo,
my son be like, yo, dad."
Yeah.
I'll be make sure I go watch what the fuck I say about
like,
this nigga.
Dad, what you talking
Well,
about?"
what about your daughter? Could she be gay?
This is what I don't want to say it out loud. I don't even want to put it to the universe, but I would be more comfortable with my daughter being that way than my son. You know what I mean? To be honest with you.
Me too.
You know what I mean? Like, because
The thing about girls is sometimes some of them know, like
all
newer
disparate-
girls
they all
know
disparate.
later than sooner.
Yeah.
I feel like all girls
I
is
feel
gay.
like
at
all
some
girls are
point.
gay on the low.
Yeah, I'm gay. I'm definitely a little gay.
At some
Yeah,
point, they all
and it just-
gay a little
they
bit.
And it didn't come out till I was like older.
Yeah. So I'm like, all right, that's like, 'cause I can understand that women are beautiful. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like
Right.
I don't be see, my mind won't never wrap around like how a man sees another man. No, I mean I'm like, but that's for them to figure it out. But I'm like, I can't never understand that shit. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm like,
a man.
you do what you want. It's nothing against you. I'm just saying like I can't never understand it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm not
it's
holding that
different.
against them type
Yeah,
shit. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah. Okay.
But yeah.
Yeah.
So he can't have a baby doll. I mean, he can't like have a doll, like a woman doll.
Nah, he can't have.
He can't
one,
have that
like,
in my house.
Maybe, he can't like if he played with one. Maybe he with his cousins and they play with one. That's cool. But he can't have his personal doll. He walking around with.
A personal.
Come to his house. We not.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, this girl named her dog. He had Damon and Steve or something like that. I was like, dang, he got two of them.
What if he was asking you for a doll, asking for your dog? Because you have a girl and a boy. He was asking for a doll, You said no. So then he went to the sister room and got a doll. And you catch him just making the guy and the girl doll fuck. Like you catch them doing that.
Because that's what they do
Then
a
you
lot of
like,
times.
oh, that's all you wanted to do?
Yeah. No, that's the thing. No, that actually happened.
Nah, I don't even want it for that.
No, not at all. No.
Nah.
Because you don't want to
even
be
need to be
doing
on that at the age, to be honest with you.
Yeah, like why are you doing that?
Nah,
Why
I
are
ain't
you
teaching
doing that?
sexuality at that age. To be honest with you, feel me? Like,
At what age?
I ain't teaching sex. As a kid, I feel like people they be focused too much on like these kids' sexual orientation. They need to just be focused on being a kid.
But you know what? Kids have questions, and then you have to figure out how you want it. Like my son has often,
How old
like,
is your son?
6, and he's been at the nail salon with me. He's like, "Mom, can I get mine red?" Because his favorite color is red. So he's just thinking, you know what I mean? He's not thinking like he don't want to die. He's very boy vibes. But he's just like, "Can I?" And I'm like, "No, boo." And his dad was like, I was like, "What do I say to him?" And his dad said, "Tell him that boys don't get their nails painted." And I don't want to say that though, because some boys get their nails painted.
Let him get clear.
I would do that. Like, but that's still I still have to explain to him why he can't get his favorite color. You know what I'm saying? Like, or we'll go to Sephora and he'll see a boy with his face done, and he's like, "Mom, why does he have makeup? Why he's a boy? Why would he have makeup on?" And I can't say boys don't wear makeup because that's not true.
That's when I'll be like, see, son, he's doing something that you don't want to do. I start talking crazy.
I'm gonna keep it 100.
I don't give a fuck.
I'm gonna say, you know what I mean, how I
we not
feel.
doing that.
Boys, certain boys do that. Not all boys do that.
Yeah, I'm like, some
You
boys
not
wear
one of them
makeup.
boys that do
Yeah,
that.
I said we ain't on that.
We not on that.
We ain't on that.
You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know.
Hey, Rock, you gonna let your son be gay if he want to be gay?
Well, I don't got a son, but
so that ain't my goddamn problem.
right, that ain't my business. But nah, I mean, eventually you ain't got no choice. You feel me? But yeah, I'm the type when you get 18, 20. I mean, I guess 18. You know what I mean? You can do whatever you want, but you gotta just respect me before then. You know what I'm saying? But before that, I'm definitely gonna be looking for the signs, and I'm gearing it away from that. Like, even when Dom said with the whole nails thing, like I'm not even introduced to none of that. Like nothing to be
That's
even
what I mean.
curious about. I'm dead in it from the rip. But if they eventually be curious on their own, and then they like everybody like what they like, so it'd be their choice after 18. But you know what I mean, you still gotta love them. You created them and all that, but I mean,
Yeah, like
nah.
Yeah, that's how I
like
feel.
Rock said, I'm dead not from the rip. That's
Yeah, I'm
but I'm
raising
still
him like
if my son or whoever like they did turn out that way, I ain't like going.
And Jay,
I ain't gonna hate him.
for your
Yeah, for sure.
Jay, for your toy, I'm the closest thing they gonna get to a doll is a teddy bear with me.
Is what?
Teddy bear.
A teddy bear.
A teddy bear.
A teddy bear. That's it.
Yeah, yeah.
You gonna let them build a bear?
Yeah, that's cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, build a bear.
make a boy
Yeah, you
build-
can get them dressed, get them fly, baseball, football, whatever. You know what I mean? But you
Gotta
see
be
how
a
I'm
sport.
gearing it where I
just want a
needed to
girl
go?
build a bear.
I know. What
Like
if you want a
Shamika.
ballerina?
What if you don't want that kind of bear though?
Ballerina. is crazy.
Well, I'm sorry, you ain't gonna get one
You
today.
ain't get no
buddy.
damn ballerina.
Yeah. If you don't want that kind
You
of
want a bear with a tutu on?
Jake?
Y'all take it as far as colors. Like if your son was like, "Oh, I want the pink one," would you let him get it?
Pink
I've
what,
done
though?
that.
That's a good
Like my
question.
son wanted like pink bubbles before instead of like
Oh.
the blue, green, and I'm like, "Go ahead, you can
Yeah,
get
some
the pink one."
bubbles. I'm still like,
I'm like,
Try
yo,
to
why
lean
you like
towards the
pink
blue.
so much?
why you want the blue one, nigga?
That's crazy.
What's your favorite color for real?
That's in the back of my head.
Yo, that's crazy.
Yo, yeah,
My
like,
favorite color is crazy.
y'all wear pink? Y'all don't wear pink?
I don't wear.
I
it
don't
often.
remember the last time I had anything pink. I, ain't
I
gonna
think I
lie to
look
you.
good.
I
in
think I had
pink.
like some pink.
I mean, I got good skin tone for pink. I think I look good.
I think it was like some
But I don't wear it often.
some chalk, some
wear
KDs with
black.
pink in them or something like that.
Well, Khloe Kardashian said that she doesn't mind dating someone that one of her sisters messed with before, or vice versa. You know, and I think Damon Wayne, he also, I think he about to marry like one of his nephew's ex-girls.
That's crazy.
What are y'all boundaries for, you know what I mean, siblings or friends messing with people and just messing with? You know what I mean? They wasn't dating them or it's like that. They were just messing with them. Would you take somebody serious that one of your sisters or brothers used to mess with?
Me personally, the older I've gotten, I would. When I was younger, I probably wouldn't have.
Wait, why?
Cause it's like the pool getting smaller. Like
Whoa.
me and her might have a vibe.
Pink is getting slimmer.
Shit getting
No,
slim.
you got a car now. The pool
It's
is
crazy.
not small at all. You can go travel wherever
Smaller.
you want.
Yeah, got me done.
I'm fucking with her.
Yo, I
like
see
her.
why you fucked with her.
Yeah, like
Yo.
what
This nigga crazy.
the fuck? I'm chilling. I like her.
The pool got small.
The pool got smaller and shit.
Yo,
Fucking with me, we cool.
Yo.
They wasn't. You know what I'm saying they wasn't on that
wasn't
type
ready.
time. He might have just. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
She really liked me.
Hey, yo.
Oh, she like me.
I don't think the pool got smaller.
This nigga blowing, bro.
Yo, that is insane.
Yo. I think for me, I don't want nothing. If y'all had it, I don't want it. I ain't gonna lie to
I was
you.
gonna say, are y'all Eskimo brothers? Like, have y'all effed the same girls?
Us in this room here?
That
Yeah,
anybody
like
that
y'all.
we probably did, but it wasn't like nobody serious. From like
Yeah, nah.
probably like was like
I
a
did
mission or
some of the
something like
same
that.
jokes
Maybe
with
from
my,
a,
like some of my friends.
yeah,
for
but
sure.
like if
Yeah.
taking somebody serious, fuck
one of
nah.
the girls I used to mess with, she ended up messing with one of my friends, and then he had a baby with her.
Oh, wow.
Sheesh.
Is
Is
that
it
weird?
Eskimo if it happened on the same night?
For me, like the same thing. When I was messing with her, we
definitely
wasn't
Eskimo.
on that type time.
Yeah.
It was just, you know
Y'all
what
was
I'm saying?
just, yeah.
He liked her.
Yeah.
Well,
Let
gotta-
him-
Yeah.
What'd
I
you
gotta
say?
Let him live.
What'd you say?
Bullshit.
I said it's Eskimo if it happened on the same night.
That's border Eskimo.
Oh, y'all ran trains. I was gonna ask about that. Like, did y'all like, you know what I mean?
Probably them. They,
I ran plenty trains. I'm being honest. Though.
How do they work? It's like spit roasting, like one in the front, one in the back.
You could do that. One in the front, one in the
Oh, you
back.
did other things too, like DP,
Or
Spit
like,
roast? You call it
no,
spit
one in the front,
roast?
one in the back.
DP.
You know, you can switch, or you can kind of like. I feel like a train is like one after another.
Oh, like
Yeah.
So like,
yo,
I might have her by myself.
Yeah.
I might lead a room.
Yeah.
Bro, she ready?
Oh
Go in there,
God.
he next.
Yeah.
Or niggas might be in the room and they might just wait.
Ew, but why they gotta be in the room and wait? Like that's
Maybe.
gay. Like, why are you just in the room waiting? Like, why?
Like he watching or he's on his phone, like on the side.
Why
I
would
like
he
on
doing?
his phone.
He
I know what I'm
watching. No, he watching. He watching. Like, yo, that's
Yo,
That's how I
what
be,
you call it?
man.
You call
I
it
done
spit
been a-
roast?
That's how I
spit
be.
roast.
I
Spit
ain't know it's
roast
called
is
that.
like when a girl is like
Yeah, she getting.
giving fellatio and
She
getting
get
hit from
gang
the back. Yeah, yeah.
You know what I just? It was a. Nah, never mind. I
Yeah,
got.
they did all that. They did all that. I only did like
Oh, like, bitch,
one
what?
go in the room.
What you mean
one
they
come
did
out
all
the
that?
room.
They did all
Yeah,
that.
don't try to put it on
right?
just
He trying to
that.
divert it
I'm
on
sure
us.
you did
I
a
ain't
Nigga
couple
acting too
No, I'm
clean.
saying I never did the what you said?
in the room. Oh, spit roasting.
Yeah, I never did that. No.
Oh.
But I'm saying I did.
I was asking her
my
what that was.
turn, their turn. I did
Okay.
that. I said they
the
did
train.
that. Yeah.
Why you they in that too? So
You did the spit
No,
roasting.
that's true.
Spit roast,
Oh.
say
So
that
why he
again.
keep?
that's what I'm talking
You gonna lie
about.
on the pod?
What?
It's spit roasting is
You
when
gonna
a
lie on the
girl
pod?
is
This nigga
like
what?
giving
You
one
gonna lie on
man
the pod?
fellatio
Talking
and
about?
getting hit by the back from another.
Why you lying on the
I ain't
pod?
never did
What?
Oh.
See, this is the thing when you got friends on the podcast with you, you can catch them in their lives.
Oh, good, good. 'cause
Yo,
he
don't
did
believe
spit
him. He
roast.
acting like Shannon Sharp right now.
Oh, Reading, PA. You remember?
Ooh.
No, no.
Oh, okay, all right. Now he's definitely lying.
What the fuck? What? I did spit roast.
I know. Time out. I know. Hey,
Yes.
time out. I know. Rock done trained a couple Jones.
I definitely did a train.
Yeah, for
I know
sure.
he did.
Oh, Rock
Come
said
on
yeah
now.
for sure.
did.
For
that.
sure. I didn't did
For
that.
sure,
plenty
Dom
times.
Boys.
What?
I said for sure, Dom
Dom
Boys.
boys. Yo, that's
sure.
crazy.
Oh yeah, we said for sure earlier.
Rock, you did the spit roasting or the
Nah, just a train. I don't think he did the spit roast.
Nah, I've been in all three type situations where you go in the room, then I've been in there like it's everybody dog in the one joint. and
Yeah,
like,
that's what I'm saying.
niggas
That's not gay. When you say
waiting.
it's all women,
And then
like,
just think about this. When
And,
you in
and
a
then the last one is me and my man. Like Ev got one joint, I got the other joint. We in the same room fucking.
yeah.
Oh,
I
that's-
done did all three of them for sure.
I did that too.
All three of them.
this is so degrading.
Listen,
Hey, you guys are crazy.
Yeah, you guys did a lot.
this nigga is acting innocent.
Living.
No, to be honest with you, I don't think it's crazy, and we can't really say that it's a bad thing or whatever it's like that. Like some girls, that's their fantasy.
Yeah, you know what? And I don't want
I
to
had a girl
shame.
say that. Go ahead.
I don't want to shame any kinks. I'm sorry. That's all I was
Yeah.
gonna say.
Yeah, like I recently had a lady say she wanted to have a threesome, and I said, she asked me, "I want one." I said, "Yeah, I mean, I don't need it, but yeah, if you want to do one, yes, definitely."
She said with a man.
She said with a man, and I said,
Absolutely
I'm
not.
That's
I'm
crazy.
not mad
Absolutely
at,
not.
No, wait. I'm not mad at
what's-
that. That's different. Like, if you're choosing two men to have sex with, that's different, right? Like, I get it. But, like, if you're just, either way, I'm not shaming any of it. To me, I just feel like it just feels so unsafe to just be in a room with just random men that you didn't choose just to be effing you.
unsafe. No, they choose.
Oh,
We
so
talking
it's
about-
like,
choosing.
they be like with y'all
Wait,
like
hold up.
this, and
Yeah,
they like
this
this.
is
We like
not-
all. I
Yeah,
like
yeah.
all y'all. I want y'all all to.
One
Man,
time,
I don't
right?
know if that's the whole conversation,
like
but they be
dick.
all
She don't
they be
like all
definitely
of
they definitely on time and like yeah. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay, all right.
I think that's some young shit though. That don't happen. It hasn't happened as an adult,
As
like,
an
for
adult,
me. But
yeah.
that's some young shit.
Yeah. This
Hey, you ain't
definitely
been out here like
teenage.
that.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
y'all ain't been outside like that.
Yeah, you ain't been out here like
I've
that.
been outside.
I've been outside.
They like she might say, "Yo, send me a picture of you and
know
your
a lot of
homies. I'm gonna see if
solo
they valid."
Ooh.
You nigga send the pictures, all three. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, they all green.
So
Come
you can
on.
take two. Ain't no need to bring your
Come on,
people.
There's a go.
Hey yo.
That's crazy.
Lingerie
She
season.
chose. We sent her the pictures. She liked them. Boom. I sent her the gram or whatever, Facebook. She like, "Oh, all right, yeah, they valid. Come on."
I'm not mad at it.
I mean, yeah, it is what
Have
it
your
is.
fun, live your life. Oh, but yeah, I'm not having sex with nobody my sisters had sex with ever in life. That's insane.
I didn't did that.
Yeah. Or my friends. Like, I feel like or my friends. But you know what? If my homegirl, I have my favorites that is like, they're my favorites. Like, don't touch, like, my favorites wouldn't even smash my homegirls. But I'm saying, outside of that, if you like somebody I used to deal with, go for it. I don't want nobody I used to deal with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
I don't care if you do that on my end.
yeah, I'm not standing in the way of love.
But yeah, I'm not doing that. I look at it a little funny sometimes. I'm like, damn.
Honestly, but I gotta be real. I've never wanted nobody my homegirl's been with. Like, I'm not
Really?
attracted to them. I have one homegirl. I think her husband is handsome, and I don't even look at him. I just look the other. I don't even.
Don't give him no eye contact.
I don't give him no
If you look, you
space,
took.
energy. I don't even look at him. I just like close my eyes, look the other way. I'm very distant from him because that's
Yeah.
disrespectful. You know what I mean?
Good job, Don.
Yeah, I
Good
stay away
job.
from that.
You're doing good.
You remain respectful.
Good job.
I mean, like, yeah, I don't do that shit either.
It's like when I don't care
Mm-hmm.
if you know, somebody dealt with them. Like, what if they dealt with them 15 years ago? They was fucking with each other 15 years ago. Now, 15 years later, 20 years later, she in my face. And I'm like, she done had 2, 3, 4 boyfriends in between that. That shit shouldn't even matter what happened.
Nah,
I think that's fair.
That's
That's
middle
what I'm
school.
talking
Like
about.
as we get older,
That's what I meant when I said we
age out
get
of what we
older.
cared
Right,
about.
that's what I
Yeah,
meant.
yeah,
I'm sorry,
yeah.
I didn't clarify that.
No.
But that's what I meant when I was saying, like, as you get older,
Yeah.
you might have, like somebody dealing with niggas in high school.
Type shit.
We grown. I'm
Yeah.
31 years old, nigga.
Yeah, no, I don't
I
care about
graduated
that. Yeah.
high school 20 years ago.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Nigga, I don't care what you did with a
that's
nigga in
a
high
loss.
school.
Yeah,
I'm
nah,
not
for sure.
holding that against you. Even
Yeah.
if I knew the nigga back there, I don't know him now. I don't fuck with him now. It's over. I don't care. I mean, you gonna see what's up.
And another thing is, I say kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
they got
feel like
kids
if they
and
didn't have no
Yeah.
kids,
I don't wanna,
Yeah.
I'm not doing no stepdad
Yeah.
shit.
yeah, it's ball game. But
if
if
they
they
got a
got
kid with them, they do
kids
whatever,
and all
yeah,
that
yeah,
extra
yeah.
shit, it's like, no.
Then you gotta be
Nigga
around.
fuck
I
with your
gotta
baby
see
mom.
you.
Yeah, the kids.
It's my
Yeah,
man. He
nah.
gonna fuck with your baby mom and shit. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
nah, I ain't doing that one.
I think everybody just has favorites where it's like, all right, you know not to try to talk to this person. Y'all don't have favorites where it's just like, you know what I mean? Like, don't,
No, I tell a nigga like, yo,
not
this
her.
my-
Yeah,
this
not
not the
her.
one I crash out.
Yeah,
Not her.
Don't
yeah,
play
for
with
sure,
me.
for sure.
Nah,
Yeah.
niggas
nah,
know
for
I
sure.
crash out too. Shit, I've been crashing out since a young boy. No bullshit. I got
Find him, man. He's so funny.
I got 1 or 2 I crash out to this day.
What's their name?
To this
I
day.
can't say it.
Oh.
Can't
You know who she is.
Say it, man. Say it.
No, y'all know
We know who she is
too.
too.
Y'all know who she
Shit.
is.
I was trying to get you lit,
Nah,
sis. Sorry.
nah, I ain't saying
Nigga,
that.
Go up top for that right now.
Right to this day.
Parachute.
Yeah, not the favorites.
All right, so Colin Kaepernick, wife Nessa.
That ain't his wife.
Yeah, I think it's the girl.
Longtime girlfriend, which is also crazy.
And they got a kid, right?
Can't commit to nothing.
I don't think it's that long time though.
They've been together for mad long.
It's been,
I think they've been together like I think they got together like right as soon as he like about
that
to
knee
about to
shit.
leave.
Yeah.
Which
Nah, he was
how
fucking with her
long?
before he took the knee though.
Nah, not when he was in college. She wasn't fucking with
Nah,
him
he
in college.
wasn't. Well, I mean,
He
he
had
was
no
in the
money.
league for a little bit. He was in the league
Right
like
before he took the knee, he was
5 or
fucking with
6
her.
years, something like that, right?
Yeah.
Before he what's the name? But yeah. So they asked her like, hey, is Colin still working out? She said, yeah, he working out every day. He waiting to play.
It's crazy. Right?
The question is that Dom. What's your question, Dom?
The question is, and this is really for y'all. Y'all need to answer this.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to answer that.
All right, so because it's for the men, because it's for the men. As a woman, when is the right time, or how do you tell your man that his career path and career choice is not working and it's time to pivot?
Well,
I've been here before.
All right, for me, it's like, kind of like the same thing as Colin, because I really had an opportunity to go to the league. So, because I played arena football, played high school arena, I mean, I had some workout for the pros and shit. And I was playing in Texas arena team in West Texas, Odessa Midland. And, my girlfriend at the time, who's my son's mother now, she was kind of like, I had did it for 2 years. You know what I'm saying? She was living here. I'm living in Texas. She was kind of like, what's up? Like, and I was like, you know what I mean? I was like, damn, do I really want to? I didn't really want to do it, but I was fucking, at the time, I was like, that was my girl. You know what I mean? That was my baby. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just leave it alone. I'm gonna find another career path.
Yeah.
And for a long time, that shit ate me up, yo. It just ate me up. I was like, damn, I should have never did that. And in hindsight, because I felt like that was my purpose, and I felt like I could really make it. I just needed more time. You know what I'm saying? But I felt like I was running out of time with her.
Yeah.
So I'm like, damn, who I wanna?
Damn.
It was a.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The crossroads.
And
type
now I'm
shit.
not even with her. You see what I'm saying? Now I'm not even with her.
So
And it
you
was like,
harboring
damn.
resentment.
Now I'm like, damn, I should have just kept
Kept
on
it
going
moving.
on my journey,
Yeah.
regardless of where it took me. Because I'd have been good by myself. You know what I'm saying? So that's my perspective on it. But
I mean, that's
everybody
he
kinda
really really went through exactly what you was talking about. So I mean, I don't know if
Yeah.
it's a better answer than that. For me, like, I don't know when a woman should tell me to stop something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like she should feel if they should be close enough to where she's able to approach him about that. You know what I mean? Like, and only y'all know how long this guy's been doing something that's not working. You know what I mean? Like, or it's just taking long. You know what I mean? It's like I think that's situational. To be honest with you, I think that they should definitely have them conversations, though, them uncomfortable conversations.
Yeah, definitely uncomfortable.
Because if you don't,
sure.
sometimes if you waiting too long and then that shit don't ever blossom, now then yo, it's time wasted now. You know what I mean? But also, you know what I mean? She got to be. She if she believe in him enough, you know, it may be able to still happen. You know what I mean? Like maybe it can still happen if you know maybe if she's believing him, it's a possibility. I think you know what I mean? Like only because I'm not believing bullshit. On my end, I'm like, all right, motherfucker got something, or they don't.
But
You know what I mean?
I want to say this though. But at the end of the day, it was definitely my decision. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not putting it on.
Yeah.
It definitely was my decision. But you know, I was just like, damn. I was like, what do I do? I ain't really know what to do. And then I was just like, you know what? You're right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just move on and do something else. But it worked out for me.
Sometimes a man needs that also. You know what I mean? We a little stubborn sometimes, and you know. What I mean?
For sure.
Yeah. So.
That's why I think that's why I asked the question, because it's like you don't want to like emasculate a man, right? Like you don't want to tell a man like, but a woman is always searching for like stability, right? You know what I'm saying? So it's like if that's your man and he trying to figure it out, you want to, you know, hang in there with him. But at the same time, it's like, all right, when we gonna pivot? Like, you know what I mean? Like, nobody knows what that time is. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, is it even okay for a woman to come to a man and talk to him about it? What do you think?
Yeah. We had them conversations for sure.
I mean, I think it matters if it's putting a toll on your relationship, as in like financially. Is it putting a toll on it? Is bills being hard to go through month to month?
I feel like that's the only reason you would even say anything about it, right? Like you wouldn't even be having a conversation if bills wasn't if it wasn't shaky.
Because I tell you, cause it don't. I doubt if this pertains to Colin Kaepernick, because his last contract was 126 million, 61 guaranteed. So I don't think it really counts with him. But we talking about regular people.
Yeah, I wasn't making no money.
That they not really making no money and going through it. I think it depends on what it is, and at the same time, the reason why is he don't have to stop trying to do his dreams, but you have to be doing something that's going to help make you a provider. You know what I mean?
You still have to provide stability.
Yeah, you still have to do that. So you should be able to do what you want to do, your dreams, and then do that. Like, you know what I mean? I kind of like been an entrepreneur all my life. And at a lot of moments, I had to work a regular job and work my business. So if I'm working my regular job during the day or at night, whatever, vice versa, then I have to do my business, my extra time. Like, you just got to go hard. You can't just like, all right, I'm not going to work. I'm just going to focus on this. And then like half your day, you ain't doing shit. Like, nah, you going to have to double up. You know what I mean? Do it. And if that's the case, then yes, you gotta be able to. The woman got to be able to tell him, like, look, this is what you got to do. And a real man ain't really going just, all right, babe, you just handle it. I'm just trying to work on my business. Like, he's going to double up. Like, why the fuck not? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If not, I feel like you're just lazy.
Yeah.
I think to just double back, I think Colin Kaepernick may start to be step into delusion right now. You're not getting back into the league, my brother.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, ain't no way he getting back into the league. You know what I mean? Like, it's time. I don't want to say it's a possibility either. I don't believe it's a possibility. It's too much bullshit to happen. They're not fucking with you. You may have to let it go.
Give it up.
Let it go.
How long it's been? What I think.
Sheesh,
I don't even know if he even thinks that it's hopeful. I think, first of all, I think she's just really being sarcastic and funny. Because first of all, I'm walking down the street. Why are you asking me this fucking question? You know what I mean? So I really think she's just being sarcastic and funny. I'm pretty sure he's working out and staying, but he's been doing that his whole life as a player. You know what I'm saying? And definitely when you get to that high level. But I think really she was just being sarcastic and funny. I think he kind of knows that it might not happen no more. But he just wants to work out just to work out. Just because this is what he does.
Right. That's what he's done his whole life.
You know what I mean?
Why the hell would she say that, though?
Why would she say that? Because why are you asking me this question? Like, she's walking down the street like they in New York or wherever they at. She's walking down the street.
He was with her?
So you think she just was trolling?
No, he wasn't with her.
You think she was just trolling?
She was just strolling down the street.
No, trolling.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I think she was just trolling. I think she was just playing around, being sarcastic. You know what I mean? I think if he had a chance, I think he definitely would. But I don't think it's that serious. I think she just kind of annoyed with them asking the question. She probably get that question all the damn time.
All the time.
You know what I mean? This is probably just the one that went viral and everybody saw.
That may be. That's a perspective. Yeah.
But I don't think he really worrying about it. I'm pretty sure he doing other stuff. I'm pretty sure he doing businesses. I'm pretty sure he doing whatever.
Got
I know he
something
does like
going,
speaking
engagements. Yeah.
engagements and stuff like that. So I don't really think he has an issue with none of that. Rock, what you think? When can what's a good time for a woman, or when should a woman tell their significant other, hey, it's time to hang it up, buddy?
I mean, I feel like the man gotta be real with himself at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? You gotta look at the current situation, and you make a plan, man. Everything, some things happen for a reason, and or just things happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we always plan. Of course, we got a plan A. We want plan A to work. But you got to be real with yourself. When things happen, you got to, know how to pivot. You got to know how to transition into something else. And that's where you can, if it's something that you love, you can find another way to love the same thing. You feel me? Just doing it in a different way. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you know that you're being blackballed or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Women wise, I don't know. The women, they gonna see the whole thing. They there with you the whole time. So they gonna see when you frustrated and things ain't going. And then after a while, that shit gonna be annoying. Like, all right, nigga, like they waiting for the all right. Come on, like what we doing? You feel what I'm saying?
All right, nigga.
So
For real.
like,
now.
but
You still trying to rap?
Right. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Bro. I was going to throw that in there, like people that rap or try to do music and stuff like that. You just like I said, all comes down to you being real with yourself. You know what I'm saying? And having a backup plan. So I don't knock a female or anybody just like, yo, putting that battery in you. Like, yo, you ever thought about doing something else? Because like Pop said, you could get stubborn and stuck in your ways because you like, no, this is all I want to do. You know what I'm saying? You're not being real with yourself. You know what I'm saying? And you stay on that path, you're going to see where it gets you. You know what I'm saying? So I don't knock it.
Yeah.
All right.
I agree.
All right, so let's say that if you are with your partner and your partner is trying to build their business or whatever they're trying to do, and but you're not married yet, should you help your partner with the business?
Yes, you should help your partner with everything. That's why you're their partner.
For sure. Now, you said yeah?
I'm still thinking. Like, should you help them with their business?
I'm a helper because it's my
help
girl.
with
I'm
the
a
Yeah,
fucking
that's your
help
partner.
anyway.
You gonna help. You
I'ma
gotta
help.
help. That's what you're there for.
Yeah.
No, I'm a help.
He not
for sure.
helping. He not
It
helping.
depends on like what part. What you mean? How long they been together?
With their OnlyFans. You're going to help her with her OnlyFans, bro.
I'm
Like,
taking
I'm be
pictures.
taking
I'm
pictures.
setting the shit up.
Yeah,
How long they
yeah.
been together? That's the real question.
Now, I'm talking about you. You're going to help your girl with her OnlyFans.
She making bread off
She
that.
making that. She carrying the bag.
You funny as hell. Say now, I'm saying, hey,
finder.
Rock, would you help?
Yo.
You gonna help your partner with their business? If
Of course, you gotta. Me, it depends. Like when I had put that in there, and I got a part 2 to this question, but basically
I
it was
got
just
you, I got
like,
you. I'm lining it up. I got you.
okay, but yes, yes, to a certain extent, yes. I would give advice, when needed. I won't try to take over it, but
Not
if they got a
advice.
question or suggestion, yes.
Advice is crazy.
That's my help.
Advice? That's
I'm a
not
delegate.
help. Like,
No,
no.
I'm helping with like.
I ain't gonna let you jump off the
like,
bridge.
Are you carrying totes?
Yeah.
Are you making this with me? Are
that's,
you?
That's the type of helping I'm thinking.
Yeah.
How long
Well,
they been together,
I'll
man?
tell you one thing. I mean, we can get deeper into that, but yeah.
Okay,
Well, all
sorry.
right, but so if you now let's say that you're trying to that you want to help them with their business, but they're not big yet. They're still building it. They want to get a prenup as y'all, before y'all get married. At this point, now would you help them with their business?
The thing is, the prenup, and I know I saw Rock put this in there. It can be written into the prenup that you can get a part of that business because you helped build it. You understand?
Percentage of it,
Yeah.
But what if they ain't trying to do that though? What if they're not trying to do that?
anybody with some sense would want to do that if I've been helping you for.
Yeah, I wouldn't marry somebody that didn't want to do
Like,
that.
you ain't trying to do that. I'm
Yeah.
helping you.
Like if you was on that type of time, like what?
That don't even make no
Yeah.
Helping
sense.
you from since
Yeah, I wouldn't marry
however
them.
long, and now you talking about you.
Yeah,
What?
you
What
don't
doing,
even really
man?
fuck with me.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
don't fuck with me exactly.
Yeah, I'm over here helping you build
Yeah.
your shit.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna
But
marry
nah,
you.
I don't- yeah, but
Yo,
in the
that's
prenup
what-
though.
you really don't fuck with me. That's what it comes
Yeah,
down to.
yeah, nah,
You
nah.
don't fuck with
You got ulterior motives.
Yeah, you don't fuck with me.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, so basically, let me double down on that. So basically, what it was is like whoever has the business, you're the breadwinner at the moment. You know what I'm saying? So, but they have an idea or a business that you see that they working on, but they're not making no money from it. You know what I'm saying? You carrying them. You know what I'm saying? But to a certain extent, when you have your business or your idea, you don't. Most of the time, most people don't tell their partner 100% of everything. Meaning, like, if you're making, X amount of money, you're not going to give them all the numbers. You know what I mean? Most of the time, it's mostly like, it's going all right, or it's not fully detailed. So basically, part of them is like, yo, they just waiting for their shot. You know what I'm saying? So the prenup comes into play where like an opportunity kind of came their way, and they just asked you like, yo, I want to get a prenup. You know what I mean? So would you feel a way if they said that to you if you didn't really help them with their business? You know what I'm saying? That's really what the question was. It was like, would you get mad at them if they asked for a prenup, but you're not actually helping them?
I wasn't with her
You might have
shooting
given them
at
an idea, but I'm talking about like you're not going to you're not really part of it. It's really their situation.
No, I was signing that shit.
I don't
So you was signed.
Yeah, I was signed. If I wasn't there from helping her get her shit right now, help building her up now.
Yeah, I don't want anything that you built by yourself.
So yeah, I would sign it because I would do the same shit. Bitch.
Yeah, I
bitch,
want.
you wasn't
yeah,
with
I
me
don't
here.
want-
You
gotta
signed
get
it.
mine. Yeah.
So,
All
yeah,
right, so now the caveat to the question is, so now that you sign, right? Y'all get married or whatever, the business top. Now they're worth 200 M. So now, things are rocky or whatever. They want a divorce. So they're like, yo, I'll just cut you a check. And the check is for $50,000.
nigga sick as hell.
How do you? Are you gonna make it a big deal, or you just gonna be like, I'll just take this 50, or you gonna be like, yo, nigga, you missing a zero.
You missing a zero for sure. I'll fight it a little bit, maybe. It depends on what the vibes is. Like, I don't know. It depends on how I feel about you.
I mean, this is the thing though too. Like, it shouldn't even matter because y'all should be planning on being with each other anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because for me, if we in a relationship, and if somebody wanted me to sign a prenup, I'm signing it. Because I'm not even thinking that we're breaking up. And at the same time, I never want. If it's your idea, I'm helping you just because I want to help you. I'm not helping you because I want a piece of it.
Right.
So yeah, if we break up, go keep your shit. I can go do my own thing. You know what I mean? So that's why I don't understand. Like I think it should just be like, yeah, sign it. When y'all break up, just let them go ahead and be. Why go through all the things? Why do you think you own me because you helped out? Like, you should want to help out because that's your man. Because you go to the next man, you're gonna help out.
Yeah.
Or I go to the next girl, I'm gonna help out. I'm gonna help them out, no matter what. So I feel like it doesn't matter.
So I got a quick question, because basically when I had put that question together, I had asked the female, and she was just mad at the point that that they asked for a prenup. So, but you already said you were signed, but they was like, why would you ask for a prenup? You know what I mean? If we're going to get married, and she took it as prenup is like a slap in the face. Do you feel that way?
Listen, you get this money if I die. You ain't get this money if we break up.
Yeah, I don't. Anybody who don't want to sign a prenup, I would say that's a red flag. It's not that deep.
Nah.
I'm signing that shit.
Anybody who don't be want to do that
'Cause
shit.
I want you to sign it when I
Yeah,
come
I'm
to
not-
you with my shit.
Exactly.
Yeah, sign it here. Yep.
We
Put it
should
right
both
there.
have a prenup. Everybody know, like, we too old at this point. Everybody know, like, everything is sweet until you go through that breakup, and then we got this contract that can handle all that, and we don't have to make it real toxic. You know? Yeah. You need a prenup.
Yeah, prenup that shit.
For sure.
Yeah, mine's is mine, yours is yours. We don't gotta do all that.
So pop, you won't feel away if you see her heating up. You see her heating up, meaning like that shit was dead. She had shit going on. You been holding it down, and you see her like leveling up, and then you like, damn, yo, she might blow. Low key, you tell yourself that, and then she hit you with the like, yo, I want y'all. You should sign a prenup before we get married.
Would I be nah?
I got my own emotions, so I don't-
Nah. Do your thing. I'm gonna make sure you don't leave though. We're gonna be together forever, baby.
Okay.
I'll sign that shit.
All right.
Yeah, no, I would sign it for sure.
Fuck it. You know what I mean? That's her motion. But if she love me, how I love her, she gonna make it so that I'm
You
know what I
getting
mean? I'm
involved
locked in with that shit
Yeah,
too.
for
Feel me? Like,
sure.
Yeah.
She gonna get you
you know what I mean?
involved.
Like, that's another thing too. Sometimes motherfuckers be trying to keep up. Know what I mean? That's they shit. So it's they shit. But nah, I mean, you get involved in a relationship and stuff like that, and like almost like you don't really want to share your pie. Know what I mean? Like, and it's like we won now, so why are you not trying to like share your pie type shit? You know what I mean? I would do that. I would share my pie type shit. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I don't know.
I wouldn't be. I just wouldn't marry someone that felt like that.
Yeah,
you know
for
what I'm
sure,
saying?
for
Like
sure,
it's just like
yeah.
we partners. What else? Like that's what we're here for.
I'm
you
not
know?
looking at it like me and you. No, I'm looking at it as us.
It's
You know what I mean?
us.
Like, yeah. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, Trump is causing a lot of ruckus.
That's Uncle Ruckus.
That's him.
Yeah, fucking shit up.
And with his antics, it's probably eventually going to cause a lot of goods and commodities to go up for consumers. And in the long run, it might, you know what I mean, put a toll on a lot of families, and even, you know what I mean, this Christmas being, you know what I mean, very bad for some families because they're not going to be able to afford, you know what I mean, quite a few things if things keep going the way it's going. You know? Ev, you're a Trump supporter.
Ah,
That's crazy.
Whoa.
that's crazy.
Whoa,
that's
Ev, I
crazy.
didn't know
Yo.
that about
That's
you.
crazy. That's crazy.
And Rock,
Wow.
Rock, you a Trump supporter.
Yeah.
Right.
So
I mean,
how do you
I'm
feel
not-
about
I'm
this
not
going?
I'm not truly against Bull. I'm letting him
That's
cook.
what I'm not.
Feel me?
Some of the
Yes.
shit, I like
Yes,
some of the shit he did. I ain't gonna lie.
listen.
But he do a lot of
Yes,
bullshit
bro,
too.
got the terror. He got the
What was the good
trade
shit he
war
did?
popping right
I
now.
wanna talk-
He got Chinese. He got the Chinese people. Now they talking about the designer and all the extra shit. That. But the funny thing is, nigga, they been with that. This is the thing. People talking about this whole Chinese, the designer and all that, bro. They been with this shit. Been going on. This shit been on it now. It's one reason that people talking about it because the cat's out the bag now. You know what I'm saying?
What been going on?
Meaning, as far as like the big topic was like, you know, everything getting made in China. As far as like they was talking about like the designer, getting it for
All that
cheap,
shit,
the
oof.
bag,
Yeah.
furniture, all the stuff. You know what I'm saying? Now the Chinese are like, you know, we actually were, you know, making whatever the product for X amount of money. You know what I'm saying? It's the same quality, whatever. But my thing is, people is making that like a big deal as far as like, you know, people paying, you know, a high price for, you know, designer stuff, and the cost, you know, cheap as shit or whatever the case may be.
Yeah, but this
But my
bitch-
thing is, go ahead.
Nah, go ahead. What'd you say?
No. As far as the terrorists, like I'm not. Like I said, I'm letting him cook. You feel me? Until we
Let him cook.
underneath a cardboard box,
Just think of boiling us.
let my man do what he gonna do. He
gonna
already
take you all the way
opening
down to a
Pandora's
cardboard box?
box with different little things that's going on behind the scenes that shit been going on for years. You feel me? He's just exposing it. So that's what another thing people are not talking about. The things that he's exposing. Yes, but this is what happens.
He's exposing us.
Give us an example of what he's exposing.
Where Elon Musk did the whole fucking all the things that the money people were using, you know, the fake Social Security, all this shit he was unraveling in the I can't even think about it.
They said that, but there's no proof that is the case. There's no proof that somebody was 200 years old and still getting Social Security. There's no proof.
So everything's made up.
He just said that in a press conference. That didn't. There's no
So
proof.
all right. So go ahead, Jay. So what is your point?
Go ahead, Jay.
Well, my point is, you start talking about designers, and that's why, you know, when you talk to Trump supporters, you just gotta let them talk.
No, because we're at a trade war with China, so that's basically, you know, what's the reason.
We get a lot more from China than fake designers. A whole lot more. Probably
but
almost
Jay,
everything
it's
in this room.
everything. It's not.
What we got?
So
ain't from here.
When you start playing games with them, it's not going to be just fake designers that's going up. Okay, it's going to be a lot of clothing, a lot of cars, a lot of toilet tissue, like this.
Man, there's so many
Toilet
goods. So many
tissue
goods
made
that
in America.
little shit they
Toilet
wouldn't even
tissue
fucking
made in
think of.
America. We do not get toilet tissue from China. Go ahead, keep going.
All right, okay. Well,
Bro,
name one thing.
it's just so much shit that's
No,
made for
because
China.
this is my thing. You trying to do? I get what you do this all the time, but is your ass homeless right now? Are you homeless?
Dog,
Are you struggling
you said
right
fake
now?
designer. That's what you talking about. You think we only
But
get fake designers?
No.
What are you talking about?
You know what? All right, so basically,
shoes, sneakers, everything. Like, what are you talking about?
Okay, yes, but
a lot of electronics, your phone, everything.
Apple.
yes, but that's because and why are we paying? Why are we paying what
Over
we're
there.
paying? Because of sweatshops.
That's
Duh.
American. Apple's
Because we
American.
ain't fucking making it over
Chinese
here.
people are they're doing it for dumb cheap. Of course, it's business. You're going to look for the cheapest person price to get whatever done. So you really they're taking advantage of their own people. If you really think about it.
But that
No,
has
but
nothing
we
to do-
don't want
that
to
has nothing
talk
do-
about
that has
that.
nothing
You
to do
don't
with
want
what's
to talk
going
about
over
the
here.
sweatshop.
It's gonna cost way more to make a lot of this shit they made over there over here.
There's no
Which is
like,
why
bro. Like, what is
Well, first of all, the reason why
this?
businesses,
This
the
is
reason
why
why
what?
bus-
This
the
is
re-
why you take advantage of people. That's what you saying.
No, the reason it's not about what's going on over there and how much people are getting paid over there. It's about the businesses take their businesses over there because it's a lot cheaper to get things made over there and then shipped over here.
Why? Why is it cheaper to get it made over there?
Because we expensive.
Because they don't have a minimum wage. They can pay whatever they want to pay.
But I feel like you can make any of that shit anywhere. It doesn't even have to go to. It can go anywhere. You can start doing shit in Africa if you wanted to. You know what I'm saying? It's just about teaching the skill to basically get whatever you need done and made.
All right, so if you stop the whole process of what China's doing and say, all right, it's time to go make some stuff in another country somewhere, how long do you think it's going to take to make that process actually happen? How long are you going to take to
First
build
of
a
all,
warehouse,
so-
get people over there, train them how to do it, and then get that rolling again, and then come with a price margin how it makes everything work.
But
the same way
that's
China
what
doing it.
happens
You know how
when
long
you
that would
put
take?
all your eggs in one basket. You only dealing with China, of course.
Funny as hell.
He's so funny.
So
You
what?
when you only got one plug, of course, then then you can't do nothing. But I feel like China's not the only place to get shit made. Taiwan, they got other little spots that can get shit made too.
Motherfuckers ready to work.
But this is my thing. Your question
that's where it's set up
was
at, and that's who
toys.
has the capabilities to be able to do the products right now. But at the same time, right? I think if this really is true about them, you know what I mean, doing the tariffs and really, you know what I mean, going through with it, I think that it's going to be bad. But I don't think this terrorist talk has nothing to do with. I don't think it's going to actually happen. This is just something to do to reset the stock market. what was pumping?
It was a lot of money. PPP
You talking about them
loans,
stimmies?
all types of shit.
That's what was pumping.
The stimmies had niggas
You're
up.
blaming your life off a
No.
12-man check.
Look, he trying to
That's what
get.
you talking about?
I'm just
No,
saying.
that's how life is rolling,
I'm
right?
just saying, bro. Don't.
That's how life was rolling on a $1,200 check.
I'm just
And Obama gave
Same
out
position I
cell
was
phones.
when
Yes,
motherfucking
Obama
all these
gave
niggas
out
and all that.
cell
I'm still
phones.
doing
He
the same,
also
man. He
created
happy for me.
health
So I'm cool.
care that people had to pay for. Yes, come on.
You said, say it again.
I said, what you're comparing the 1,200 that he gave because of the COVID, whatever the fuck that was going on, and I said, what Obama gave out cell phones.
Well, you do. Well, first of all,
This nigga, you getting on my nerves, bitch.
First of all, this is the thing. When you talk about the $1,200 stimulus check that y'all think that Trump gave y'all because he put his name on it, you do know that he was not for that. He was actually against it, and the full Republicans was against it. But the Democrats pushed that, and then it got passed, and then he went and signed his name on it. Everybody think, oh, Trump was in office. That's what happened. It had to get voted on for it to happen, and the Republicans and he was against it. So y'all sitting here talking about something that y'all praising because y'all got $1,200. Like, goddamn, $1,200 fucking dollars.
I don't praise the $1,200. $1,200 didn't move me. It didn't do nothing for me.
I mean, y'all mentioning it right now, so I don't understand why y'all mentioning it.
So
But a cell phone didn't do nothing for me either. I didn't even qualify for a cell phone. So stop trying to. Listen.
Yeah, but you gotta. But
bro, you're true blue, and there's nothing wrong with that.
No, because this is the thing, though. This is the thing, though. You talking about it? You talking about a cell phone? You talking about a cell phone? But at least one side is worrying about helping the people who need help.
Helping who? Lazy people?
Yo, everybody not lazy.
That don't want to get up and work. I'm confused.
Some people just don't have the capabilities. It's not about just lazy
people.
Yes,
some people, but it's mad people that. Come on, Jay. Don't do that.
All right, let me talk. Let me talk.
People that takes advantage of the system. Duh.
Right. Okay, well, let me talk.
Lazy motherfuckers.
Now, yes, of course. In the world, some people are going to take advantage of some situations. That's going to happen. That's going to happen no matter what.
On both sides of the ball.
Yo, you gonna let me talk, and you keep talking, bro? Like, come on, we gotta go back and forth. We gotta have engagement, okay? All right. Of course, some people are going to take advantage of some situations, and that's going to happen in the world. You can't get past that. But what I'm saying is that it is some people who don't have the capability, who don't even have the mental to be able to work or be able to. You know what I mean?
We're not talking about those
simple
people.
jobs.
Next.
Yeah, but it's a lot of those people though. You can't next it because it's a lot of those people. It's a lot of these people that's out here that.
So you saying?
Hold on. Let me finish, bro. Let me finish.
Not giving those people no money. I'm confused. What are you talking about?
Let me finish. You do know it's some people who came up in life who just didn't have the right parents to be able to teach them and guide them to different ways to learn what you have learned to be able to work and stuff like that. It's some people who just had bad childhoods. And they grow up and they don't have the mindset to do what you would want to do or what you are capable of doing. And then a lot of things is not a lot of jobs out here anyway to fulfill everybody to be able to work and to be able to provide for themselves with the market and everything getting high. And now this guy helping raise the prices of everything. Just the cost of living is way different than it was 20 years ago. So you're going to have people that's going to be that needs the assistance. That needs assistance. You can't get past that. But yes, some people are going to take advantage of it. But you can't call everybody lazy just because they need that. You can't take away welfare.
I'm not talking about the people that actually need it. You know what the people I'm talking about.
We passed the question. We elevated the conversation.
Yeah, they on some other shit. I'm listening.
What'd you say, Rock?
Oh, fuck.
I didn't say anything, but I'm not talking about those that actually need the situation. Right, so I'm not talking about that. That's why it was made for.
So why are we trying to take it away? Go ahead. So why are we trying to take it away if it is some people that need it?
He's not trying to take it away. You can only benefit from it for a certain amount of time. That's what he's basically pushing to a certain extent. Like I'm not in the office, bro, and neither is you. But basically, he's not trying to
What are you
take
talking
the
about? But dog,
program fully away.
Let him talk, Jay.
nah,
Oh,
this
my shit.
Then you're talking about the whole. What I guess what was the other thing? The big thing, the whole Target. What was the EUI or
the
something
DEI,
like that?
him taking away DEI.
Okay, and what did that do?
You got him
What
tight.
did that do?
You don't even know what the fucking
What did
acronym
that
is.
do?
That motherfucker crazy.
It gives everybody a fair chance for opportunities, like everybody, like
So you
White-
mean
like
to
white
tell me
males.
that people are only going to hire white people nowadays?
you said what?
People are going to hire white people nowadays.
Well, what it is not only hiring but also firing. So, or you know what I mean? Hey, if I don't want to hire a black person, I don't have to hire a black person. If I don't want to hire a woman, I don't have to hire a woman. If I want to just fire somebody just because he was black, hey, I want to fire somebody just because they black, or fire them just because they Spanish, or whatever the case may be. Like, it's a lot involved, but it's not just jobs. It's also with school enrollment, getting into colleges and stuff like that.
Yeah, you gotta understand that stuff was put into place because too much of that was going on. You know what I mean? Where people weren't able to get like fair opportunities and shit like that. So that shit shouldn't leave. But we're gonna see in a couple years how that shit affects us.
They're gonna be gone before we are.
But why?
Yeah, that's my thing. We won't have to see, because I don't see that happening in this 2025 era. 2020.
Bro, you gotta understand that shit was put in there because it was happening. It was put all this affirmative action and shit was put there because it was happening.
When did they file that? When, like, how long has that been in play? And
Bro,
and so you mean to tell me that even with that in play, they still couldn't do it basically what they're supposedly claiming that they're saving?
So you
You mean to tell me somebody can't to tell me just because that's in there, they can't still not hire somebody because of whatever the race card, I guess we gonna play?
Hey,
it ain't a race card. It's something that really was happening. If you look at percentages and shit like that years ago, before this shit was implemented, motherfuckers wasn't getting jobs for they didn't say specifically because of the color of their skin or their name was fucking Jamarcus or something like that. But like motherfuckers wasn't giving you jobs because of those kind of reasons. You know what I mean? Like,
bro, but this is my thing. Their banks are still doing that. It doesn't matter. That shit's been out.
But
I can try to get my house appraised or whatever the fuck, and soon they come and see, oh, it's a black family that lives here. They're gonna charge me. I mean, they're gonna appraise my house for whatever. But if I have a white person come to the door, bro, that shit already been going on.
But that shit gets called out though.
Yo, when we sold my mom's house, yo, we did the same thing. We took all the pictures up, we put all white people pictures in there.
That's crazy.
So
put 100 more thousand on that bitch.
Real shit. So you think it's so you saying if that's still going on to this day, so you think it's okay for your president to come in and take it? Come on, let me finish. Let me finish. I
never said I think it's okay. I say it's not changing anything.
You just said it.
No, I did not. What are you talking about? I said it does not change anything.
How is it?
It's still going to happen, regardless. It was already happening.
I'm saying without those programs now, it's going to get worse. You know what I mean? So yes, we had them programs.
How do you know? Okay, you know what?
Well, we're gonna find out, right? Yeah, we don't fucking know. We know how it was before then, though.
Because the programs was for to stop that and to help stop it. That's what the program is for. So why all of a sudden the president out of nowhere with programs that been around since what 40, 50 years?
Yeah, like
all of a sudden he's trying to.
Bro, you don't even know what the fuck he's doing. No one does.
Getting rid of all this shit. We know he's doing that.
Okay, so Rock. What the fuck?
Papers around. He's taking the bacon. There's nothing quiet of when. Bro, y'all just started jumping on baby girl's dick when I didn't see her for 4 years. What are you talking about? Like, come on.
Who's baby girl?
Who's baby girl dick?
Come out of hers.
You talking about the one Drake talking about?
The one all of a sudden y'all just ran and started praising from the rip. Bro, it's mad shit. What about when the fucking floods came and they was giving 200, 3, 5, that little bit amount of money to whatever, to the family. Like, come on, bro. It's just not like, let's talk. If you want to talk, let's talk both
What did they do wrong? What are you talking about?
What do you mean? What did she do?
What did they do
Did you
wrong?
look? Yeah, you don't want to talk about that. You were blind eye to certain shit.
All right, so what did she do wrong? Tell me.
Bro,
what she did wrong.
do your research on that. Do you know what I see? Go and look up
Do
a
your
video,
homework,
see
go.
how much money that she offered to the family that caught the, and why the fuck all this funding is going to these programs for emergencies, and you're only giving the families $200, whatever the fuck the amount was.
Talk about FEMA.
Yes.
FEMA.
That's
FEMA's
the
like, fucking like
Democratic,
like-
whatever. Come on, bro. Like,
so
but I get it. This is what you do when you a A-sided person. You just did it with Shannon Sharp, bro. Once your mind is already made up, you already against them to a certain extent.
Yeah,
So
I agree
any
with you,
little
Rock.
thing, you quick to. Oh no!
No, you keep all right. Now you keep saying you don't know what you're talking about. You just said a bunch of stuff. You have no idea of what's going on in the president.
Yeah,
you just said the president's doing anything. You just said the president's doing anything, and you don't know what he's doing. Let him just shake it up. What the hell is that for your president? That don't even make fucking sense. If you have a plane, you should know what the plane is. It should never be like this. This is why everything gonna go to shit. Because idiots don't know what they talking about. Don't know nothing about the president. Don't know nothing about what's going on. And all they say, let them shake shit up. That sounds stupid as hell, bro. Like, what are you talking about? You don't even know what you voted for. Like, what are you talking about?
All the information
You keep saying you. No, I'm trying to have a conversation. But really, you don't know what you're talking about. You just said they gave a certain amount of money, but you don't know what money they're talking about.
About to crash out like this.
Like,
Bro,
what you
do
talking
your
about?
research. What are you talking about?
Well, you
I can't
don't-
do it right now, but when I get
What?
it, I'm gonna
Okay,
send it to
all
your
right.
ass.
All right, this is a simple question. What has Trump did so far that's good? Simple question.
Can't think of that shit right now.
I know you can't think of it because you don't fucking know because he ain't do shit. Get the fuck out of here, yo.
Yeah, I can't think of that shit right now, neither, Rock. I was gonna try to help you. I don't know, cuz.
This is why. This is
gonna say, I
exactly
don't
why.
think of that shit right
Trust me, he don't know either.
He on your ass right now. He can't think about that shit
He
right
don't know
now.
either.
Oh
That's my point. He don't know
gosh.
not one thing. He don't know not one
Yeah,
thing.
you don't know nothing
No,
either. What are you
Trump,
saying? What
Trump
are you
don't know.
talking about?
Trump don't know what he's doing. You know what he's doing? He's making his billionaire buddies get richer. That's all he's doing. All he's doing is stealing from the government, and y'all voted him in to do it.
I ain't voting, man.
Well, you ain't vote, so it's the same shit.
Yeah, I ain't voting. I ain't vote.
It's the same shit because you ain't vote. And he talking all this shit. He say he ain't vote either.
I ain't vote. I ain't no
Yeah, I
saying.
know it's the same shit.
Unemployment, and you out there with it. You want Kensington with your sign? While I need a job. I ain't trying to hear shit you got to say, bro. Just let him cook. He just got in there. Let him do what he got to do. Like, what the fuck, bro? Hasn't even been a year yet. Like, let him do what he got to do, bro. Just let him. Like, you have no say so.
Bro, y'all see what he
You're
did with
like,
his hands?
literally, you,
shit up.
me, everybody in the room, you're not
Getting rid of Black
changing
history?
shit.
That's crazy.
You're not changing nothing with your opinion, in my opinion. What is your opinion going to do with winning in the office? Nothing.
You know, we vote somebody in that's supposed to be for the people. You know that, right?
Okay, you voted, bro. You lost.
So the
Get
sit-
over it.
so the
Move
sit- so the- so the-
forward. Donald Trump, the president of the United States
sit
of
here and say
America.
our opinion doesn't matter.
Anything
and
that
it-
you're saying right now, it does not matter because he's the president.
That's very
You had your
irresponsible.
chance.
That's
You
very
moved
irresponsible
the
as an
curtain
adult.
back. You went all the way down the Democratic line. It did not work.
That's very irresponsible as an adult.
No, it's the truth. It happened.
irresponsible
We're
as an
in
adult,
we're in
bro.
reality right now. What are you
Engaging
talking
about
about?
You say what?
Like, bruh, like let the man do let him do what he gonna do. You're not changing or swaying anything.
Well,
And that's the real shit.
I tell you one thing, me or you or anybody else
Yes.
don't know what's going
Correct.
on. And everything that y'all thought he was going
Exactly.
to do, he's not doing. And everything that's on Project 25 is happening in full effect.
So what happened? Dom, do you still got a job? Dom, do you still got a job? Or all public schools teachers are going?
Right
well, actually, it's going.
It's
actually about to be a lot of layoffs in the public schools. Actually, a lot of layoffs coming next year.
Listen. Well, when they happen, we'll revisit this.
It's going to happen. My mom works for the public schools.
Okay, I know, because you said so.
I mean, it's already happening. What are you talking about? It's already happening. You
all right, but you still working, right?
You said you haven't heard the stories
of all the
right? So you said
you still working, right?
So you saying you haven't heard the stories of all the government people that's losing their jobs? Have you heard the stories of all the government people losing their jobs? Have you heard those stories?
Yes, everyone hears the story, Jay.
Yes, like,
do you know any of those people?
Like, doesn't matter if I know those people. I care about them people. I care about everybody. What are you talking about? That's the thing about Trump supporters. Y'all don't care about nobody. Y'all don't think nobody
right here. I forgot.
Like, what are you talking about? Thousands of people lost their jobs in the government. He just went in there and said, "All right, this department shut down. This department shut down. This department shut down." That's
why. Why was the department shut down, Jay? You have no answer. Please.
What I really can tell you is to help white supremacy. Is to help white people be pushed up and back to how they want things to be.
It sounds like bullshit. I don't believe it.
All right.
Can we wrap this up?
You trying to save face. You trying to save face, bro.
I mean, you asked me real questions. I'm telling you my real answer. So why does it sound like bullshit?
Save face.
But I
white supremacy.
But it's the thing though. But it's the thing though, Rock.
Hello,
but it's the thing though, Rock. I have an answer though. But Rock, I'm
not talking to you. I'm not talking to you now.
But Rock,
I'm talking to the government worker over there.
But Rock, I have an answer though. I asked you a question, you ain't have no answer.
No. Listen, you don't.
I have an answer, but when I ask you a question, you
I'm
didn't
not
have
talking
an answer.
to you no more. I'm talking to the government person in the room. Is white supremacy happening at your place? Just say yes or no.
No. Oh, baby.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, maybe. All right, now, Jay, anything else you want to add
What are
to
you
that?
talking about? Like, I don't think that's even the same. I don't think that's the same.
What do you mean?
What are you talking? He works for the government. What are you talking about?
I don't think it's the same level. How about you answer this question? Why when you ask me a question, I have an answer, but why when I ask you a question, you don't have no answer?
What was the answer? What was the reason?
You don't have no answer either. You're trying to stay safe talking about some white supremacy, bro. What are you talking about?
Huh?
Can we move on?
Y'all killed it for fucking 45 minutes.
How does this nigga always do this shit, bro? Like, no, I'm not going to let you sit there.
Hey, Rock, I'm with you, Rock. Get on his ass. Yeah.
You're a Trump supporter too.
Yeah, get on his ass.
I'm
tired of his ass.
Yo, can we just move on, man? We appreciate the content.
Tired of his ass.
I won't listen. I'm not a Trump supporter.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Oh, no. Yes,
you are.
I ain't a Trump supporter.
I'm a rear.
There we go.
You a Trump supporter.
All right, can we move on?
I didn't vote. Listen, I didn't vote for Bull. I didn't put him in office. So you can't say I voted for him. But I like the way he does certain things. That's what I like, certain things that he does. I don't like everything he does. He does wild out. But he got the job. Let him cook. That's it.
That sounds supportive.
So why I'm supposed to bitch and nag the whole 4 years, my nigga? That ain't me.
Who's calling that shit? Who's calling that shit? Who's calling that shit?
You alright? You alright, my boy? You alright? Y'all good?
OVO Sound 2025. Who's calling that shit?
Damn. Yes, sir. What the fuck? I go out. I'm gonna stay in the house tonight.
Where the fuck the function? Where the fuck the function? The way I feel right now, I feel like we need to be all alone.
Nah, me neither.
So if you just playing around, you need to tell your girl take a fine ass home, and that's real. Stop teasing me. Stop teasing me. I could change your life so easily. I keep begging you to stay, but you're leaving me. Leaving me. We got got six in the club illegally. Got the whole 6 out, they believe in me. We got members east of the DVP. We got members west on 401. We had a lock on the game, but it's more than
Yo, turn that nut ass Drake song off too.
Damn, what a song. Who's calling it? Who's calling that shit? Who's calling that shit? Who's calling that shit? Who? Hey, Stacy,
You think you're vocal?
Becky, Keisha, Ashley,
Who won New Jersey?
Danny, Party.
It's always going to be
Where the fuck the
Democrat.
function? Where the fuck the function?
Baby girl,
That's my thing. I don't
I'm
believe.
still gonna do what I gotta do on mine.
baby girl, baby girl.
You passionate about that though.
Yeah, I do
You
what I
and
need
him,
to do
obviously.
every day for like the real people.
Baby
I touch
girl,
people
let me
every
see
day.
you do
So
your
it's just
dance, let me
like,
see you twirl. Shake and dance in the club with your homegirls. Take a pic for the gram, show the whole world. Yeah.
Is that your bestie? I'ma ice both of y'all like Gretzky. I'ma at you like bless me. Hit the dance floor, get nasty, impress me.
Baby girl, let me see you do your dance, let me see you twirl. Shake and dance in the club with your homegirls. Take a pic for the gram, show the whole world.
Yeah, that's true. I
Is that
agree
your
with that. But why am I
bestie?
stressing
I'ma
myself
ice
out
both
about
of y'all
something if I
like
did all I can do
Gretzky.
what you
I'ma
told me?
at you like bless me. Hit the dance floor, get nasty, impress me. Hey, how many hoes in this club? Is it just me and you, my
It
love?
matters. I'm not arguing with
I
Trump
don't mean to
supporters.
call you no
Like, they can do
hoe.
what
I
they
just
wanna
heard
do.
about the things that you do, my love. And you're just like me
No,
if it's true,
I'm
my
just saying,
love.
I'm just
Hey,
saying.
you
I'm
can
saying
see
I don't care
right
about
through my
politics.
love.
I'm not
Hey,
arguing with a Trump
I see your waist shrunk, my
Obviously,
love.
it's on the
Hey, you
podcast.
got
That
some
was good.
bass
I
in the
never saw
trunk, my
Rock.
love.
I didn't even know he could
Damn.
argue.
How many hoes in this
I
club?
didn't know he like.
Is it really just me,
I
my
never heard him
love?
say more than
You know
like
my
a couple
dad
words.
now.
Yeah,
For
Rock.
real, you ever been down to Memphis,
That's what I'm
Tennessee,
talking
my
about.
love? I ain't saying I agree, my love. I'm just
Yeah.
telling you the things that I see, my love. I got
paused, he
drinks,
said, I
jokes,
can't think of
sex,
that
and
shit
cash.
right
Those
now.
are 4 things I can guarantee, my love. Hey.
Baby girl, let me see you do your dance, let me see you twirl. Shake and dance.
This nigga lost his voice.
For the gram, show the whole world.
Is that your bestie? I'ma ice both of y'all like Gretzky. I'ma at you like bless me. Hit the dance floor, get nasty, impress me.